Hello, hello, hello. Namaskaram to everyone. This is Dr. Muralikrishnan from Los Angeles. How is everyone doing? It is a beautiful evening here in Los Angeles, and I hope everyone is having a excellent evening here. If you are around LA and Seattle, and probably it's almost a nighttime, bedtime in East Coast. But in India, probably you are just waking up and freshening up and trying to join me. And how is everyone doing? And let's see how we are doing with our audience here. Hello, Priya here. How are you, Ma? All the best wishes to all artists and grand success to Dr. Rose Muralikrishnan. Thank you so much. And that is a very positive start. And I'm really, really happy to read that at first. And Shravan Nagarajan is saying best wishes to Girija Shankaranna and rest of the team. Thank you so much. And Girija Shankar will be joining us soon. And you will not be disappointed with every single artist today. We have a phenomenal, great musicians who are also joining us, as well as great young emerging artists in instrumental, vocal, and dance, and all different artistic forms are also joining us. So we are really, really excited to present today's episode, and it is. Episode number 6. We just started this one because I've been doing this for the past 5-6 months ago. We started with different initiatives, and this particular initiative started only like 6 weeks ago, and I'm really, really glad and and very excited to present every week some phenomenal great musicians from the field of classical music, classical dance, who are the practitioners, who are amazing performers. And I will come to that part of it a little bit later. But as well as our competition winners who won the Platinum Awards, the first prize winners, and all will also be presenting. I'm also putting every single time for the artists around the globe. If you're an emerging artist, if you need exposure to the world audience, and I'm expecting you to send your auditions, and we have a great auditioning team. They will review your performance and give you the opportunities to perform in my live. And there are several of them also joining us like that, who auditioned and got selected. So this is like a worldwide initiative. Anyone from any country from around the globe, around the world, can join in if you are interested, if you have great talent. And don't be afraid. And if you think that oh, hey, I have a talent, but I'm kind of a little shy, or I'm a little I don't know whether I can do this or not. If you have doubt about it, never ever doubt yourself. If you had learned music or dance or any art forms and world music and any classical art forms, at the Saturday night from Los Angeles, I'm here always to promote you. And Saturday night at 8 p.m. and whichever time zone you are in, that's exactly the time zone right now. And if you're in India, it's a Sunday morning at 8:30. If you're in Dubai, it's Sunday morning at 7 a.m. and so on and so forth, depending on where you live. Just keyword search Los Angeles 8 p.m. what time. And this is called Improvise and Improve Wise. And this is segment number 2 and episode number 6. One thing, if you think that if you have a great dream to become something, never ever put that in you and then just forget about it. And okay, one day some angel will come and push me up and I will become a great musician or a great dancer. No, it never happens. The angel is you. The angel lives within you, and you have to rekindle that angel's a power and bring it out. So that's one thing I would always say. No angel will come into your life to bring you up. You are a father, your mother, your gurus, and those are all the angels to promote you, to give you the art form, to give you the talent. Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. So you are a human, that is all it matters, and your dreams are the dreams, which is what you have to worry about. So think in your mind that, hey, I have something, I wanted to promote myself, so nobody else from somewhere else and some other part of the world. See, I will promote if you have a talent, and if you, of course, put yourself out there and you say that, hi, I wanted to just try it out, and I will definitely bring you in. But at least you have to have, the first step is to inquire. Some people don't even do that. Yeah, I have a talent, and somehow somebody will recognize it one day. So it never happens. So you have to kind of push yourself a little bit more, and then come forward and put yourself out there, so that definitely your talent will be flourishing in the world. And every single person who are successful in life came out only like that. So we are all the same, with the same kind of notion that, okay, somebody will come and promote me. So nobody will promote. You have to be the first person to come forward to promote yourself, and then everybody else will recognize you and then take you over and then bring you up. And you are born with so much of potential. You are born with goodness and trust. You are born with ideas and dreams. You are born with greatness, and you were born with wings. That you were not meant for crawling, so don't. And you have the wings, that learn to use them to fly. And it is not said by me, it is said by Rumi. And what a powerful quote that is. And every single morning when I wake up in my phone, I always wake up with a positive quote. And this was the quote I woke up with, and I felt so honored to read that one. I thought of sharing that with you all today. People do not decide to become extraordinary one day. You cannot decide one day and become extraordinary. And extraordinary has a several, it's like a ladder. It has several steps. You can call it a ladder, or you can call it a mountain, or you can call it a stepping stones, or whatever that is. And so you cannot, like, if you wanted to just go to the Himalayas, you cannot just be underneath its footstep, and then you look up and then say that, hey, I wanted to go up there. Yeah, your brain can take you, your imagination can take you, your thought process can take you up there, but your physical body has to work hard, work extraordinarily hard to go up there. So if your physical body has to go up there to be an achiever, you have to step every single stone and then go up. And that is very important. So always dream and shoot higher than that you can do. Do not bother just to be better than your contemporaries or competitors, or whoever next to you, or your friends. Just be yourself. And what can you do to become that extraordinary person? And work hard. I used to lock myself into four wall and practice more and more and more. And I mean, I'm not saying that I'm an extraordinary person, but I'm saying myself as an example. And every single successful musician or dancer, or anybody, as a matter of fact, a scientist or doctors or engineers or any professionals or any successful people in the world, they always lock themselves in and worked hard without telling outside that they're going through that kind of hardest process. That is what you should all do. Music is one of the tough things, and of course the dance is, any fine arts is one of the hardest things, and you cannot achieve in 1 or 2 days. It is a process, and just go through that process every single day, little by little by little. So every single day, just short while. So start off with the 15 minutes of practice, and increase that after like 6 months, like a half an hour of practice. And if you feel, so you will feel confident, hey, I am doing something better than 6 months ago. Then increase the time to 45 minutes, like for the next 3 months. And that will give you lots and lots of motivation, lots and lots of, energy. Then increase that to an hour every day. So this is how you promote yourself to become somebody bigger than who you are at this point. So try to do it. Try every single day, a little bit and little bit. And with no time, you will see yourself being up there. Somebody like me, or somebody like any other great promoters around the globe, will definitely call you by themselves without you asking them, and ask you to come to their show, or in the TV station or radio station or anywhere else. They will call you and say, hey, I kind of found you, and found your great talent. I wanted to bring you into my show. That is how the extraordinary people are coming into people's shows. And I wanted you to realize that you have the potential, and you definitely have all sort of things built in within yourself, and think in your mind that you work a little harder and push a little bit more, and to become that extraordinary person, so that the world will one day think that, hey, so that is the person I thought I wanted to bring in. I always have yeah, 2 days ago, somebody interviewed me for one of the news magazines, and they asked me, what is that I wanted in my life. It's all of a sudden, if God comes and asks in front of you that what you want, you become blank. I totally blanked out in my mind. I said, I've been doing this live for the past 5 months ago. I'm not any big person or anything. I'm one of the human beings who loves the music and dance and art forms. And I started doing this live Facebook live in a very short, way, smaller way, and it's slowly growing. And so, if at all I am given an opportunity, I wanted to bring in three people in my life, in my life. And she asked, who? I said, A.R. Rahman sir. And the second person I said was, can you guys guess? Let's see if anybody can guess. It's very funny. In the American, you know, politics, one of the uh, women leaders who is, I'm not into politics at all, so I'm just saying it. Women leaders whose identity was Indian is going to be a presidential candidate, a vice presidential candidate. So I said, from a very small family who came abroad to live their dream of their life, and an Indian family, and became somebody. And from that family, a girl was created, and now she is running for vice presidential candidate. And how big of an achievement for her. So if at all there is a chance, I would like to bring her on my live. And the third person I'm very much interested is the one of the best achievers. We all knew Google's big boss. Do you know who I'm talking about? Sundar Pichai. And so those three people, I would love to bring them in. I don't know. This is a dream. I just talked about dream yourself. So I'm dreaming today. Let's see if that can happen. It might not, but at least there is no harm in dreaming big. And so that is one thing. And Sukanya Venkateshwaran is saying Ilayaraja sir. Of course, that is also one of my bucket list that I wanted to bring him in, and then talk to him as well. Those are all the big people, and they came from very small and became humongous with their own personal hard work. So that is why, how they became that big from very small, from very basic. I wanted to know personally. I wanted to share their experiences with my audience. That is the reason, I have a little motivation in bringing them in. Other than that, I'm not into politics. I'm not into any sort of other stuff. So just wanted to share that little secret of mine with you guys. That is what it is. And without taking much of your time, I wanted to tell you guys. We have some phenomenal musicians joining us today. And this particular musician who I am going to be bringing, I've been following him for a very long time on Facebook and on his YouTube, and his extraordinary presentations, and never once he failed. And that is, in music, it's very hard. You always fall here and there a little bit. Music is one of the fine arts, and somewhere or other you will always fall. It doesn't matter. Even like a highly proficient professionals. You will fall a little bit off track here and there. And this one musician, in my life, I've been following for a while, at least for the past 3-4 years. And I wish I knew that he had this for a long. I mean, I knew that he was doing this for a longer time, so I would have followed him a very longer time. But he never even failed once in what he is presenting. And I see, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the dream. I just approached him, that, sir, I wanted to bring you on my life. I went with so much of negative thought in my mind. He might say no, and he might say, no, ma, who are you? And then he was so kind, and he was so polite, and he was so generous, and he said that I knew you, and I knew your student. He also mentioned one of my students that and he spoke a lot about you. See, sometimes we do not know where stands what, and he immediately, instantly agreed to come into my live and to talk to you all and to share his expertise. And he is one of the phenomenal mridangist and a Konnakol artist. And these two is, I mean, he originally started off with the Mridangam, but his Konnakol is taking over. It's every single one he puts out there is viral, and you won't believe it. That is what I've been kind of observing. Sri BC Manjunath ji is going to be presenting himself with us, and he is a son of Sangeeta Vidyanidhi, Dr. B.K. Chandramouli, a veteran Mridangam artist. And so the Mridangam runs in his family. He also learned from gurus like Gana Kala Bhushana K.N. Krishnamurti and Padma Shri Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Dr. T.K. Murthy, and and he has that music in his every cell, already given by his own parents and own gurus. And I can sense that when you study the right way with the right people, what you can become. This is what I was talking a little earlier. And his competent and dynamic young artist with outstanding credentials. He has so much to offer to the world, and he is a recipient of several acclaimed awards, a noteworthy track record of performances at prestigious platforms in India and abroad and all over the world, actually, with the world-renowned artist of different genres of music, and sensitive musician, well-versed with Indian classical, world music, modern jazz, contemporary dance, contemporary classical music, indie fusion, and many more styles. He is a proficient in reading, transcribing, and playing from the Western notation, having worked with several of the composers around the globe. And a trained teacher, he has been having his music school and training lots and lots of students from around the globe through live sessions as well as through online sessions. So if you are interested, to think about learning some Mridangam or Konnakol, this is the person. Just he is all over the place. All you have to do is go to Google, and keyword search BC Manjunath. And I have to say G at the end. Sorry, I have to say that. So, but you don't have to put the G. BC Manjunath. You just keyword search, and he is in YouTube channels, and his YouTube channel is goes, every single one goes viral. And he has his Facebook page and Facebook group, and he is on the Facebook, and you directly contact him. And if you wanted to learn his style of music and Mridangam or Konnakol, and and he's an author creating personalized CDs and cassettes, a brand ambassador elevating overall concept flavor and ambience with intuitive synchronization, blending well with the different art forms, comfortable with cultural diversities. And he won several awards. And but the bag was probably not enough at all, and he has to have a barrel. So that many awards he won. And a few of them I would like to mention is Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Pushkar, Yuva Puraskar, sorry about that, and the highest recognition for youth in India given by Central Sangeet Natak Academy. And he is also Ghana Kalashri Award awardee, and he is also Swaralaya Bharati awardee, and Asthana Vidwan of His Holiness Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peethadipati Jayadguru Sri Shankaracharya Swamigal Sri Matam Samastana in 2012, and Ananya Yuva Puraskar, and an award given to a talented percussion player from Karnataka, and a Simana Award from Bangalore's Percussive Arts Center, and the Ragalaya Prabha, and you can just keep he has a big large list, and he is a recipient of scholarship by Fabrica, an Italian company, to create own CD, Nandi Nataraja. So he is also a grade A artist in All India Radio and Doordarshan, and he performed in several landmarks, and also he accompanied several of this well-versed legendary musicians such as Dr. T.K. Murthy, Dr. R.K. Srikantan, and Dr. M. Muralikrishnan, and Dr. L. Subramaniam, Dr. Sumasudindra, M. S. Sheila, Dr. T.S. Satyavati, S. Sankar, R.A. Ramamani, K. N. Krishnamurti, you name it, Mysore Nagaraj and Manjunath Jis, and you name it, and he had played almost every single great vidwans out there. And also Sri Chitravina Ravikiranji, he was also there with us a few weeks ago, and O.S. Tyagarajan, Suguna Purushottam, and Dr. T.S. Satyavati, Professor Nagamani Srinath, and he did an amazing job in performing for several great musicians and musicologists. And without taking much of your time, I have to talk about him for almost one whole session, and that is how much of credential he has within him. So without taking much of your time, I'm going to be bringing Sri Manjunath Ji BC on the world stage. Hello Ji, namaskaram.
Namaste, namaste. How are you?
Very, very beautiful to see you in the early morning of India. So how is did I wake you up too early?
Oh, here, the sun is shining bright. So,
wonderful.
yeah.
So I'm not too bad.
And then I've been up for already almost 3 hours now. So that's fine. No problem.
Excellent.
I'm an early riser. So I just wake up at least not later than 6 o'clock.
Perfect.
And then already your talking has given me so much energy for the rest of the year, I would say, so much positivity in what you talk, that's the thing that you need right now for everyone, you just have to come and see what you're doing here, it's really phenomenal. Because for me, you have every because I have heard from one of your students, he started with you and then he went on to become, he's a very good musician right now, Aditya Prakash. So he kept talking about you, and then I was always wondering how I would meet you one day, but at least e-meet is possible right now, So, and then of course you've been one of the torch bearers, or one of the persons who is propagating South Indian classical music all over US, So I have a lot of respect when people put music ahead of themselves, and then they just stop thinking about themselves, and then they think music is bigger than anything. The art form is that's what you're trying to do. And then in every sense, I felt like I was listening to my father, because who is also one of the greatest propagators of our music. He was in almost every organization in Bangalore. He was bringing in a lot of young artists. His favorite was to introduce artists to the field, So because, of course, when people are famous, they are there, they will somehow go there. They will make their own name. But
right.
The best thing is to introduce artists like what you're doing today, in your sessions, where you're introducing really people who are making it big, and also people like me who is always aspiring student. For me, I'm a student for my life, and also you're trying to tell that you don't have to be better than someone else. You have to be if you're better than yourself compared to yesterday, even 1% or 0.1 or 0.001%, that's what is more important. No, there should not be that peer pressure of like performing. Of course, you need to look at other people, where you stand. All these things are there, but that doesn't mean that you're less than anyone else, because there might be something better quality in you that is compared to other person. So comparison is good only when it is positive, not when it is in a like in a negative competition. So it's really awesome, and I'm so thankful to you and your academy for bringing me in to talk here. Like it's really awesome for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That really made my day. Thank you so much. So, Manjunath ji, you are one of the phenomenal Mridangam player and Konnakol Vidwan. I've been kind of following you. I just spoke to all my audience for a while. I've been following you for a while. So, tell us a little bit about how your motivation to the especially younger generation. I've been kind of also seeing that not only kids from India but from around the globe, you are bringing them your recent competition also, Konnakol competitions. I've been kind of watching for the past few months now. We have been doing it, and wanted to find out more about you started off like a Mridanga Vidwan, and of course even now you are, but then your Konnakol is taking over the world actually, and that was amazing to watch every single episode. I was just talking to them that every musician will have a little bit of flaw here and there, and your particular work was flawless always, like there is no fail in anywhere. So how was it possible for you to be presenting things such as that?
Well, I wouldn't say I don't fail or anything, only I know because that's the, you have to go to a level where only you know your mistakes, so not others. So that for that, the most important thing I would say is to practice every day, because my master, Sri K. Krishnamurti, always told me, like, if you don't practice for one day, your guru will know first, and then second day you will know, and the third day the whole world will know that you haven't practiced. So that's one thing that I put a lot of effort in, giving some practice every day. Like I'm practicing. And of course, Mridangam but Konnakol is something that is one of my passions, because my father was one of the greatest Konnakol legends of our country. So it's very hard to find his recordings on YouTube, because he has not been on social media, and before we could get any of his stuff on social media, he passed away. So, but he has been my continuous inspiration. Him, my guru Sri K. Krishnamurti, and Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Dr. T.K. Murthy. These people never grew old in their lives. Though Murthy sir just turned 97 few days ago, for me he is one of the youngest persons in heart that I have ever met in my life. I feel older when it comes to his enthusiasm and curiosity. The first thing that strikes you when you see all these kind of like great vidwans and ustads and artists, it's that the curiosity in their eyes. Like they never have the attitude of like, oh, I know this, I have already seen this kind of attitude. They always try to find something new in every artist or every presentation, and they try to take something new out of it, because the learning never stops in them. So that's the reason they stay young. When you look at them, you get inspired, you get motivated. Only certain people can do that to you. And then one such person was my father, and of course my two gurus, who are like three murtis in my life, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, my father being my creator. So of course he becomes Brahma, So yeah, about this Konnakol competition, because Konnakol is not something that I perform. It's something that I use only to use it mostly like teaching material, because it is easier when you vocalize something and then say it, and you're looking directly into the camera, so that means you're directly connecting. But when you're playing Mridangam, a lot of things, it becomes a language of its own. So people have to understand that. So it's always better to start out with Konnakol, and then explain things, and then move on to Mridangam. That's what I've been doing recently, because that's one of the best things that we can do, like communicate verbally and then also communicate Mridangam, all this. So Mridangam, Konnakol competition, why did this happen? My father, again I have to come to my father, he passed away 2 years ago. So from that day I thought of, like, on the day of his passing, I have to conduct an evening dedicated to him. So last year we did the first year, and then this year we had the auditorium booked and everything. But the problem was this pandemic hit the world, and then we had to stop everything. So I said, like, my father, if he was in my place, he would never stop at anything. So I said, okay, I should never ever stop. So that's why I along with one of my students, Somashekar Joyce, we thought, like, okay, we should do this competition which is dedicated to my father in his name. So that's what we just put a word out there. We announced it everywhere, and then in the end we got like about 95 participants from over 10 countries in the world. That was the first time I was like, this is unreal, like I cannot believe that something like this has happened, because it's the first time we are doing something, nobody has done this, and then everyone is shy to do Konnakol, and then 10 countries is not a small thing. So now this has become really successful. So we want to keep it like a feature every year. So we want to do this every year, and it's been really exciting. Kids are, I shouldn't be saying kids, they are not kids, they're really phenomenal. Like, makes you feel like you're, oh my god, there is so much to learn out there. You have to learn. There are so many things to unlearn when you look at them. There are so many things to learn. And then my guru always told me, everyone is a guru in your life, whoever you meet, because from some people you learn what to do, and from some people you learn what not to do. So that's what it is.
Very true. Very true, very true. What a beautiful speech about his experience, everyone. So let's give another big round of applause to him. And then Manjunath ji, if you can present your Konnakol or Mridangam, whichever you prefer for us, that will be great. We would love to hear you. Yeah.
Sorry, can you please tell it? Say it again.
I was appreciating your speech. You went a little bit. Your screen was frozen. I said, you are such a phenomenal Mridangam artist as well as the Konnakol artist. If you can present us a little bit of your Konnakol, or if you have a Mridangam next to you, whichever you prefer, just a little bit for our audience to hear what you do. That would be great.
Okay.
Oh, you have a Mridangam. Fantastic.
Okay. You cannot see my face because it's I cannot project both of them on the screen. So you just have
I know
to.
that's not a problem.
So maybe a little bit like that. Okay.
Wow, 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 wow. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. For a few seconds, it became frozen, your side, like just for a few seconds. It was at least for a 10 to 15 seconds, it froze at your side. But, we were able to catch most of it. Beautiful. Let's give another phenomenal, phenomenal, big round of applause. Ghatam Karthik ji is saying, awesome to watch
Thank you
my
very much. Thank you.
Manjunath ji. Thank you, Karthik.
Ah, Karthik Anna, thank you so much. It's an honor that you've been watching this. So thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Manjunath ji, and your talent is you're very blessed to have a great father as well as great teachers to guide you through to see yourself as where you are, and God bless you to do more and more, and of course the complicated talas, you take it and then you present yourself, that kind of, sometimes I try to keep up with your beats. I will be thrown out. I will start over again from the beginning. At least it will take 8 times for me to come to the basic talam of what you're presenting. So those are all amazing stuff you are putting out there. And so I mean, we can have doctorate in music, we can do whatever it is. I mean, when something throws you off in music, and that is what is, it tricks your mind, hey, go do it, go learn it, and go find it, what it is. And then when you find it, you learn more and more. And that definitely, I mean, I'm very, very much interested more into talams and the rhythm and stuff like that. When I cannot keep my hand on certain things like that, that is something, it'll kind of bug my mind. So what you present out there is a very phenomenal, very beautiful, and your talent is extraordinary and
Thank you
god-given.
so
And
much.
thank
Thank you
you
so much.
so much for joining us and presenting yourself. Would you like to say a few things for our young and aspiring musicians out there, and also parents who are putting the kids into music? If you can give your advice or tip, it'll be great, Manjunath ji.
Okay, there's only one thing I want to say. Uh, it's good to learn from YouTube or Facebook, but it's always very important to learn from a guru. So important, because the only difference between YouTube, there's not a big difference, the only difference is guru will always correct you when you make a mistake. So you need someone to be there to correct you. So nobody knows what are the mistakes that they're doing. So please learn from a guru, and then get inspired by looking at many people online. So that's the only thing I would like to tell you. So good luck to everyone. Namaste, and thank you so much, Rose Madam, for inviting me here, and then allowing me to say whatever little I could present myself. So thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you, Manjunath ji. Namaste. So thank you so much, and God bless you, and God bless your talents and all your students. And thank you again one more time for joining us. Let's give another big round of applause to Manjunath ji. Phenomenal performance, a phenomenal performance. We are very impressed, and we are very, very honored to bring him in, with us. And we have also another great, great, great musician with us. And he doesn't need any kind of introduction. Like, he doesn't need any kind of he is outstanding in the world of Carnatic music. He is another percussionist, and he is going to be with us very, very soon. But before I bring him in, I wanted you guys to, he needed a little more time. I will present one more person who is going to be our presenter before I bring our next great, phenomenal musician. And I'm going to be bringing our little Satya Ganesan, because he is also in the first competition, he won in Ghatam. And in the second competition, he won in vocals. And so he is both a percussionist as well as a singer. I wanted to bring Satya Ganesan to present for us in vocal today. Hi,
I'm
Kanna.
doing well, auntie.
How are you, Kanna?
I'm doing well, auntie.
Very, very nice. Very happy to see you. I know, like it's already like 11:30 for you. I didn't want to keep you awake, and I don't want you to say like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Rosanta, I fell asleep because you didn't call me." So I brought you in first. So Satya, what are you going to sing for us?
I'll be singing Muruga Muruga and Ragam Saveri set to Mr. Chapu.
Beautiful. Satya, who is your teacher, Kanna?
Chitravina Narasimhan Mama and Chitravina Ravikiran.
Beautiful. You are very, very blessed to have them in your life as gurus. And Chitravina Ravikiranji was there like a few weeks ago with us, speaking to us. And I'm very, very happy to hear that you're studying under him. So, Satya, the world stage is yours, and please take over.
Muruga Muruga Indra Muruga Dovundan Ullam Muruga Muruga Indra Muruga Dovundan Ullam வருவாய் வருவாய் என்றார் பறிவோடு வாராயோ முருகா ஒரு கால் உரை செய்தாலும் பாத நினைந்தாலும் ஒரு கால் உரை செய்தாலும் பாத நினைந்தாலும் அருளே தந்தேரும் வந்தால் அல்லும் பகலும் முருகா அறியாத சிவ பிறையானி வெறையோ அந்தேவதி கொண்ட ஐயானி சிவேந்தாயோ சிறியேன் என் கூறியெல்லாம் ஒரு தேயருள் செய்வாய் செந்தில் மன்னகர் வரும் செந்தில் மன்னகர் வரும் செந்தில் மன்னகர் வரும் தேவாதி தேவனே முருகா முருகா என்றால் குருகாதோ உந்தன் உள்ளம் வருவாய் வருவாய் என்றால் வரிவோடு வரைய முருகா
Wow, 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 wow. What a beautiful singer. How old are you, Kanna?
I'm 10 years old, auntie.
10 வயசுக்கு நீ இப்படி பாடுறேன்னா
Thank you, auntie.
oh my god, you're amazing singer. Keep
Thank you, auntie.
practicing it well. Motivating yourself, practice more and more. I know your mom is a great dance teacher, dancer, and you have a very supporting parents, and you have a great guru. And I wish you all the best, Kanna. Keep practicing more and more. In 5 years from now, I have to see you, Satya Ganesh and the star. flying out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful. Give another big round of applause to Satya Ganesan. Phenomenal singing. Beautiful singing. Thank you,
Thank you,
Kanna, for
Auntie.
joining us. Sure, Kanna. Sure.
Bye.
Bye now. Go sleep. Sorry, I kept you awake for
It's
too
fine,
late.
Auntie.
Okay, bye, Kanna. Beautiful singing, beautiful singing, beautiful singing. And he definitely needs another round of applause. When I say another round of applause, please, everyone, join me and put your claps in out there in the comments so that the kids will see. They get motivated. You know, we cannot do the applause. Only I can show myself that I do this. But if you guys can give your applause with his name underneath the post, the comment column, you know, they will all get encouraged. They all get motivated. And please do it and give, you know, we are not giving them anything. So at least, you know, a little bit of encouragement will, you know, make them flourish bigger and better in a near future. Thank you so much again for everyone, for also every single, presenters today. They are great, amazing, emerging artists. And definitely more than, you know, giving them anything, you know, our claps, our applause will make them, great musicians in future. Thank you so much. I see a lot of them. Satyapriya Krishnan and Sukanya Venkateshwaran, Srinivasan Ganeshan, Anusia Subramaniam, Ramasubramaniam. Thank you so much for all your claps. And Prema Nagasundaram, thank you so much. And definitely that will make their lives, and that will definitely motivate them a lot. And we have another phenomenal, greatest Maestro in Ghatam, and he is one of the top ranked Ghatam artist and percussion artist, in India at this point, at this, in this era especially. And I'm very, very honored to, bring him on stage with you guys. He is Dr. Ghatam S. Karthick ji. Dr. Ghatam Karthick ji has a doctorate in Sanskrit. I mean, na kuti padipan Sanskrit, எழுத்து by எழுத்தா slowly. And to get a Sanskrit doctorate, I can imagine one of the toughest deals he probably would have went through. And Sanskrit is considered God's original language. And to get a doctorate in Sanskrit, it is amazing. Dr. Ghatam Karthik ji is not only a Ghatam player, he is a wonderful human being, a great friend, and very, very, very phenomenal, humanitarian. So I wanted to just say a few things about him. Dr. Ghatam Karthik is acknowledged as a shining star artist on his captivating clay pot instrument. So, I mean, this yesterday we were talking about that one, how to tune the clay pot, because it is designed in one pitch. Whatever it comes out will be the pitch of the instrument. And we had a longer session. We had a wonderful, phenomenal discussion about it, with him. His creative originality and distinct stage present, vibrant virtuosity, nimble fingers, and mind have all made him a most sought after percussionist in Indian classical and Carnatic music, carrying the legacy of his, greatest guru, Padma Bhushan Sri Vikku Vinayakaram ji. And he is, one of the Grammy Award winners, Vikku Vinayakaram ji, and he studied under him directly. And Sangeeta Kalacharya Sri Subhash Chandran, Dr. Karthik ji has performed all over the world, sharing the stage with several legendary artists. And as a multifaceted artist, Dr. Karthik leads a popular heartbeat ensemble. And I attended few of his, presentations of the heartbeat, and that is a mind-blowing presentation. If you guys didn't hear that yet, and you at least go research it online, and you must at least attend one of his heartbeat ensemble, and which it gives lots and lots of energy in you. It's just not, you don't hear that as just a music alone. It energizes you. It gives you the power, in whatever power you have into your human self. It comes out of you. And that is what I felt when he presented his Heartbeat ensemble. And it's a very innovative thoughts as a composer. He created this ensemble. Dr. Karthick also records for the Indian film industries. This is something I didn't even know until a few days ago. And several of the songs, and I went and researched on his website, and every single movie songs, when I read about, oh my god, that's him, oh my god, that's him, and for every single song I was like, oh my god, that's him. And that was amazing to know. And he's played so many songs for Ilayaraja sir, for A.R. Rahman sir, and and of course several other musicians and music directors in the film industry. Karthik ji collaborates with numerous international artists in innovative ventures in various genres of music, such as jazz music and fusion music, and stuff like that. Academically, as I mentioned, he holds a PhD in Sanskrit, and I have a PhD in music, Mukhi Monaki music. Okay, it was all my life, from my childhood. But Sanskrit, becoming a PhD in Sanskrit is overwhelming stuff, and that is amazing to know. And in Indian music, he has a MA in Indian music from the University of Madras. Woohoo! So you're my colleague. I was MA from Madras University too, and wonderful to know that. And I just came to know about it when I was studying about it. And Dr. Ghatam Karthik ji has conducted many articulate lecture demonstrations, outreach events, and interactive workshops at various institutions in India, abroad. Dr. Ghatam Karthik ji has been a recipient of many titles, scholarships, fellowships, and awards. And if I have to talk about all his awards, it probably will take the entire session of mine. And Karthik ji is the first Ghatam artist to receive the prestigious Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar from Sangeet Natak Academy. So that is something amazing to know. Karthik ji is also very active in blood donation and eye donations, and not many will come forward to that one. When we go to a driving test here in the US, there is a column in case of accident, if something goes wrong, do you want to donate your parts and organs? I had to think 100 times to finally made my mind to say yes. And knowing that what kind of greatest human being he is. I mean, we can give money, we can give donations, we can give clothes to others, and giving your own body parts, it is one of the amazing things. It will give a life to yet another human being. And he is involved in blood donations and eye donations, and supports various humanitarian causes such as this. And I'm very, very humbled to know his good willing heart to do these kind of things. So all these facets have earned him a special enduring status in the hearts of musical enthusiasts. And without taking much of your time, I'm bringing Dr. Ghatam Karthik ji on the world stage. Hello, Ghatam Karthik ji. How are you? Namaskaram to you.
Namaskaram. I'm so happy to be invited by you, Rosma. I'm also happy to see all the great young performers, and I was very happy. I was watching Manjunath's presentation and interview, and of course, I respect him a lot as a colleague, and he's one of my dear friends, and it was an awesome presentation. And you brought the best in him, and he spoke about the Guru, and I was so respectfully hearing to that, and I'm so happy to be here. And my namaskarams to everybody watching, whoever is watching, and my namaskarams to you. And you have been doing a phenomenal work connecting people and connecting young people to all the seniors, as well as making them to interact with them by competitions, giving them encouragement, and includes my daughter too. So, Sravishta was blessed by you, and so all these things like motivate the youngsters to do even more better. and which is just hearty wishes on that.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you. Hearing it from you makes my heart feel so warm. Thank you so much.
No, it's
Karthik,
true.
Karthik ji, you are not only a Ghatam player, you are not only a percussionist, you are not only a PhD in Sanskrit, you are a phenomenal composer. You know, I came to know several of your compositions, all around, it's going around. And, I myself would love to learn some of them, of course. And I wanted you to speak a little bit about, what is, how do you feel about being a composer, creating this kind? I mean, some of your compositions, the words are all, extraordinary. I mean, it's not like a typically, amma, na indha madri kashtapadren, enak adha kudu, idha kudu, andha madri ellathayum kekkaradilla. One of his compositions, people, you have to know, when I was, talking, copy, like a coffee. He took the coffee and coffee put together. Ennalla in the coffee will do in copy ragam he created, and that was a mind-blowing composition of his. So
If I can add a humor part to it, it's a composition on copy, but it's an original composition.
exactly, that's what it's original composition.
But it's not a copy.
It's
but
not
it's
copy.
on copy.
Oh, you mean the copy to COPY?
Oh, இப்பதான் புரிஞ்சுதா உங்களுக்கு? சரி.
நான் கொஞ்சம் tube light. Such a beautiful saying of that one. So, as a composer, I would like you to speak to our audience, Karthik ji.
Yeah, of course. Just to give a prelude to what happened, me being a composer, of course, everybody knows me as a Ghatam artist, having played with lot of my colleagues and seniors and legends, maestros, like you from Yamasamma, Patamal, and Aramichi, till if I can say, till my son Sarvesh Karthik. So I've interacted with almost like 6 or 7 generations. So I'm 49 now, but that experience gives me makes me a veteran maybe. But I like Manju said, we learn from so many, even from a kid. If he is going to say something positive and something to learn, we have to learn how to learn. So that is this thing. And of course, all my accompanying artists. So it started with my mother. Her name is Padma Subramaniam, and Srimati Padma Subramaniam. She was a student of KVN sir, TRS sir, Rajamayyar sir, Vedavalli Amma and O.V. Subramaniam, OST's father. So I started playing for my mom and other great artists, as well as I started on my first foreign tour with Veena Gayatri, and first Music Academy concert with Charumati Ramachandran Ma. And of course, I played with Patamal Ma, D.K. Patamal, M.S. Subbalakshmi Amma, MLV Amma, KVN sir, S. Kalyan Raman, D.K. Jayaraman, and the host of the other stars, Arunaji, Sudhaji, Soumya, Nithyasri, Sanjay, Muralikrishnan, and other host of Vijay Shiva. And on this instrumental side, mandolin Srinivas, Ravi Kiran sir, Ganesh Kumaresh, guitar Prasanna, Kadri sir, Konnakol sir, MSG sir, T.N. Krishnan sir, Lalgudi sir. So if having played with all these people, and there my role is more of an accompanist. And but the urge to me, like when I was accompanying all these people, as a rasika, I was feeling like there's some because even if the greatest, of course, I should mention here, I've been very fortunate to have performed along with all the greats on the percussion side, right from Madras Kannan Mama, T.K. Murthy Mama, Shivaraman sir, Ramabhadran sir, Kamalakar Rao sir, Tiruchi Shankaran sir, and a host of other like K.V. Prasad, Sri Bishwaraja Rao, to Narendran, Bhaktavatsalaam, all these people, and all the youngsters, the other set like Patri Satish, Neyveli Narayanan, and J. Vaidyanathan, and so many people. And I'm just naming a few. Please don't pardon me if I'm not mentioning somebody. And the next generation of like Arjun Ganesh, Delhi Sairam, and so many people. Like includes Manjunath, and till my son Sarvesh, and I've played many arangetrams for even more young people with so many upcoming artists. But I was feeling like something was in Carnatic music. Uh, Something was that connection between the audience and artist was uh, maybe should be more. So I thought what I wanted to do is I wanted to connect, and I want to have it as a Carnatic rock concert, make them clap. Of course, what my Guruji Vikku Vinayakram sir involves the audience to clap, takadimi, takajuna, ta, 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 like that. So all these prompted me, and of course the other thing, I have always been influenced and inspired by film music, Western music, jazz music, heavy metal, rock, Santana, Phil Collins, and Michael Jackson, mm, AC/DC, all these things. So all these put together inspired me to do something new, and I wanted to create my own platform. So I created my own platform and named it Heartbeat. And I didn't want to be just a percussion thing, because percussion is like a Nirguna Brahman. It doesn't have a name and form. Like if you see Lord Krishna, if you say Lord Krishna, you will say immediately think of a form with flute and the Mail Pili or something like that. Or if you say Rama, you'll immediately see the form. If you say Shiva, you'll see the form. But if you say Brahman, it doesn't have a form. But like that, I wanted to present the percussion with some form. So I wanted some compositions. So I made some tillanas, and I presented the tillanas in a form as a piece, as a fusion piece, as an ensemble piece, where the artists interact with themselves both melodically and rhythmically. And of course, Carnatic music without any emotion or devotion cannot happen. So Carnatic music is intertwined with devotion. So I wanted to have some lyrics on some particular god. For every piece of mine, I will write some lyrics on Lord Krishna, Lord Muruga, Lord Shiva, Lord Ganapati, or something like that. So that made me as a composer of my own pieces, where I present my own pieces with my dear colleagues collaborating with me and helping me to present it in a different way, so that Carnatic music is presented as a composite form of melody and rhythm and lyrics together. So this was my start as a composer.
Wow, how beautiful! Like the background of that is amazing to hear, Karthik ji. Karthik ji, we would love to hear one of your compositions if you don't mind sharing it with us.
Yeah. In fact,
Any of
I can
your
share. I can share all of them if you have the time. Of course, no. Let me put it. Let me put like you were saying when you were going through my profile, and you were saying that you are my colleague in University of
right,
Madras, which I'm also proud of, and of course
right,
I did my MA music there because I wanted to equip myself. I was more composing by intuition, like what we say as Kelvi Jnanam.
right.
I cannot go out of music because I have been listening or sitting near legends. Like if I am seated near Balamuli sir
Right.
or Emma Samma or Patama Mama, you cannot help but you will be immersed in music. If you are sitting near to Murthy Mama and
That's true.
Shivaraman sir, you cannot escape Laya. You will be in the virus zone of
Very true.
positive virus zone. You will be affected.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
so
Yeah,
when
very.
when I was like performing so much, and I was like performing side by side, I was performing like a lot of film music also. And also I was playing for Ilayaraja sir's orchestra and A.R. Rahman sir's orchestra and other people too. And I was also fiddling around so many with a lot of like Western musicians. So all this prompted me to like do something. I didn't know what to do, but I wanted to do something different. So one funny incident as a start. Um, but before that, I wanted to give you a very spiritual, what do you say, incident that happened when I was in 11th standard. Swami, the Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba, was in Chennai, and I was in Balavikas, like most of the Sai organization people will know. Balavikas is a forum where the children are taught slokas, Purusha Suktam, Sri Suktam, Vishnu Sahasranamam, and like the principle of life, Sanatana Dharma, all these things. So I was called and I acted as a Christian reverend in a play called 1 Minute Prayer in um, uh, when Swami came to Chennai in 1988-89. So after the drama was over, it was like a very simple drama where they say, even if you do 1 minute prayer sincerely, that even God accepts that also. So that is the intention of that skit, and it was like almost like 50-70,000 people in the crowd. It was held in Abbotsbury. Now Abbotsbury has become Hyatt now. Hyatt Hotel irukku அந்த இடத்துல. Swami came upstairs and he said he hugged me and he did like this and he materialized one sugar candy and put it inside my mouth, and I didn't. It happened in just few seconds. So I owe all my compositions to that kalkandu which Swami gave me. ஸோ அவர் வந்து எனக்கு மெட்டீரியலைஸ் பண்ணி அதாவது சிருஷ்டி பண்ணி வாயில் போட்டார் எனக்கு. ஸோ I feel whenever I'm saying good things, whenever I'm saying making compositions, I feel that Swami is doing through that kalkandu or through my mouth.
Beautiful.
So,
what a blessing.
So from that spiritual side, if I can just detour into a very jolly side, Vivekananda College. I was at a student in Vivekananda College, and I was the substitute for everybody. Like I was the 12th man for so many people. I was the 12th man for Sanjay Subramaniam. I was the 12th man for SP Ram. I was the 12th man for so many singers in the college, where we have the Monday morning prayer. And if nobody comes, I would go and sing Arula Vendum Taye Angayar Kannini, all these songs. Ganapatiye Karuna Nidhiye Kavalaigal Teertharulle, இந்த மாதிரி பாட்டெல்லாம் பாடுவோம். அப்போ வந்து one day I was like, on Friday itself, my professor said, Monday நீ leave போட்டுடாத, you have to come and sing the Monday morning prayer because nobody's there. So I had if I can say, I had that Konashtai thought, okay, why don't we do something cranky? So that time Rahman's Roja had released, and that's Kadal Rojave Kannil Vazhiyudadi Kannir. That song இருக்கு இல்லையா, that was very popular. And சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை, அந்த ரெண்டு song was very, it's almost like early 90s or அது மாதிரி. So Saturday Sunday my devil's mind with a creative urge started working. So I wrote lyrics on that tune. I wrote lyrics on Saraswati, which is like, I'll just sing it for you. Vani Saraswati Vidyarupini Gayatri Hamsini Devi Veena Vadini Shweta Kamala Vasini ग्रन्थाकारिणी मायापहारिणी ब्राह्मिणी भारती पाहि जय जय देवी जय जय देवी जय जय देवी जननी.
Wow. Phenomenal. The
Of
school
course
days
it has ஆமா இல்ல ஃபுல்லா இருக்கு. சாஸ்திர ஞானதாயினி मोहतिमिरहारिणी नित्यशुद्धपावनी अक्षमालधारिणी आगमादिसेविते देवतादिपूजिते पंडितादिनन्दिते शिष्यकोटिवन्दिते सामगानलोले सदाचारशीले सद्गुणैकमूले ब्रह्मपद्मनाळे सुभाषिणी निरञ्जनी पायी सरस्वती. So
Let's give another big round of applause to Karthick ji for this phenomenal composition.
What I mean to say is this was a sort of a first urge of composing something.
Very
And
true.
of course my age group எல்லாருமே நிறைய பேர் of course even though they admire Rahman a lot, they'll always be Ilayaraja fans, no?
Of course,
So
yeah.
like who are nearing 50 or on the generation la. So I myself felt so bad not doing it in a Ilayaraja tune.
The song.
So I waited for an opportunity, and then it was like Independence Day. Of course, we recently celebrated Independence Day.
Right.
Independence Day வந்த போது என்ன பண்ணேன், சுந்தரி நீயும் சுந்தரன் ஞானம் பாட்டு எடுத்துட்டு பாரத தேசம் புண்ணிய தேசம் ஆத்ம விசார பிரதேசம் அப்படின்னு அதுல ஒரு பாட்டு பண்ணேன். So all this like it's if I can say the correct சொல்லுவால அந்த கொனஷ்ட புத்தின்னு. So அப்போ வந்து like when I was like sharing all these my pranks to all my friends, and they said இவ்வளவு உனக்கு நல்ல சுவாமி பிளஸ் பண்ணிருக்காரு, நீ ஏன் இதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ற, நல்லா ஒழுங்கானதான் யூஸ் பண்ணேன்னு. when Shankara Jayanti came, I started okay நம்ம யாரையாவது ஒருத்தர் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷனா வச்சுக்கணும். I got inspired by Dikshidhar. Being a Sanskrit student, I got it. So அதே மகா கணபதி மாதிரியே சங்கராச்சாரியால் மேல ஒரு பாட்டு கிருத்தி எழுதினேன். ஸ்ரீசங்கர குரும் சிந்தயாம்யஹம் சிவசக்தி பிரியம் சித்த பிரகாசம் ஸ்ரீ சிவ குரு தனயம் சுந்தரம் சுத்த சைத்தன்ய तत्वस्वरूपं कालडिजातं ब्रह्मस्वरूपं आर्याम्बालालित आत्मजम् अद्वैतसिद्धान्त प्रतिष्ठापकम् अभयप्रदं श्री आचार्यवरिष्ठं श्रीशङ्करगुरुं चिन्तयाम्यहम्. இது சொல்லாம பாடினா ஏதோ தீட்சிதர் ஸ்பூரியஸ் கீர்த்தனை நினைச்சுப்பா. இல்ல அத ஒரு இடத்துல பாடி காட்டினேன். அப்ப வேதவல்லி அம்மா வந்து ஐ வாஸ் பிளேயிங் ஃபார் அ கான்சர்ட் ஆஃப் வேதவல்லி அம்மா. இப்ப சும்மா பாடி காட்டினது எப்படி இருக்குமா பாருங்க. நான் சொல்லல, ஹேய் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கடாது, யார் எந்த பெரியவா கீர்த்தனை அப்படின்னு கேட்டா. இல்ல அவர் ரொம்ப பெரியவர், இல்ல ரொம்ப பெரியவர், அவர் உங்க பக்கத்துல தான் நின்னுட்டு இருக்காரு அப்படின்னு. பவாவி ராஸ்கல் அப்படின்னு திட்டினா. இல்ல ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்குடா, ரொம்ப அதுவும் coming from Vedavali is a compliment. She knows like she's a like a hardcore traditionalist. அவ ஒத்துக்கிறது பெரியவன ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்குடா அப்படின்னா. So just to go fast in my this thing, and I was of course I was feeling very very upset regarding my father's loss. Like I lost my father in 97. And அப்போ அவருக்கு ரொம்ப ஜெகஜனனி சுகபாணி கல்யாணி அந்த பாட்டு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். அப்போ வந்து தட் இஸ் இன் ரதிபதி பிரியா இல்லையா. அது வந்து when I was just contemplating on that raga and my father, of course again Dikshidhar comes. Dikshidhar உடைய ஹராதி பூஜிதே சிவே பவானி அந்த சின்டாக்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா. ததன் 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 யோகாமிருத ஆகர்ஷினி அப்படி வரும் இல்லையா? அதுல வந்து ததும் 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 அந்த ஒரு ஃப்ரேஸ் ஒரு பேஸா வச்சுட்டு சரிக பதி சனி பகரி ச தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் ததிம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் தன்னம் தஜம் ததிம் ஆரம்பிச்சு ஒரு தில்லான மாதிரி ஒண்ணு பண்ணேன். அது வந்து மங்களகாரிணி மாதா பவானி மன்மத சம்ஹார சிவமன மோகினி ஜகதோதாரிணி ஜன்ம உத்தாரிணி ஜய ஜய தேவி ஜகஜனனி ஜய ஜய தேவி ஜகஜனனி அப்படி ஒரு லிரிக்ஸ் வந்தது.
Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful words. And
I'm just thinking again, my crooked maze started working now. It's so befitting that I sang Kadal Roja's song Kavani Saraswati because I'm talking to Rose.
Rose. And your background,
Kadal Roja.
Your background is Rose also.
Yeah. The paint the city pink. You're also unga saree அப்படிதானே இருக்கு.
கொஞ்சம்
இல்ல அது இல்ல coming back of course when I sang Sri Shankara Gurum Kaladi Jatam let me take this opportunity to wish all my Kerala friends happy Onam.
Thank you so much.
Ona ஆஷாம்ஷகள். அப்போ அது of course just to continue for like so all these things அது மாதிரி நிறைய சல்லாபம்ல ஒரு தில்லானா பண்ணேன். அப்புறம் சாருகேசின்னு ஒரு பாட்டு லலிதா சஹஸ்ரநாமத்தை பேஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணேன். அது I was equating the musical form of ghazal, kirtana, devotional song, then nama sankirtana and a namavali. அப்படி வரும் அந்த பாட்டு.
Somebody put அதுதான் சாருகேசின்னு கமெண்ட் லைன்ல போட்டுருந்தா. I saw that.
இல்ல நிறைய அது வந்து it's if you take it in the spiritual context it's like if you see back just back side of me it's Balambika.
Okay.
So, can you see that?
Yes, yeah, I can.
So இதுல இந்த கல்ட்ல வந்து பாலாம்பிகா, அப்புறம் ராஜராஜேஸ்வரி, ராஜமா ஷியாமலா, ராஜமாதங்கி, அப்புறம் அப்படி வந்து பிரத்யங்கரா, மகிஷாசுர மர்தினி, காளி வரைக்கும் போகும்னு வச்சுங்களா அந்த ஸ்ரீவித்யா கல்ட்ல.
Beautiful.
So அந்த pardon?
Somebody saying Charukesi, I'm waiting, sir.
இல்ல அதுல என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா அந்த சாங் வந்து இட்ஸ் ரியலி வெரி sort of I won't take credit that நான் கம்போஸ் பண்ணேன்னுலாம் சொல்ல மாட்டேன். I'm not trying to act humble. That is the fact. Like I was chanting Lalita Sahasranamam very intensely for a period of time. So that inspired me to frame lyrics. Charukeshi sarasijaluchani sharanam 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 bhavadarini. இது வந்து ஒரு கசல் மாதிரி. சாருகேஷி அப்படி பல்லவி. நிர்மல சந்திரவதனி நிருபம சுந்தரி நிர்மல சந்திரவதனி நிருபம சுந்தரி நிர்மல சந்திரவதனி. இது வந்து ரிதமிக்கா யோசிக்க பிகாஸ் பேசிக்கலி ஐ அம் a percussionist. ஸோ அது ஒரு கீர்த்தனை. அப்புறம் அது சுராட்சணம் ரீகம பதனி சரிகமப ரீங்கார பீஜாட்சர ரோஹிணி காமாட்சி கௌமாரி காத்யாயனி மா காளி மதகமனி. அந்த மதகமனி இஸ் ஆல்சோ ஸ்வராட்சரம் அண்ட் அம்பாளுடைய பேர் மதகமனி. மா காளி மதகமனி மங்களதாயினி பஞ்சமி பராசக்தி பரபிரமரூபிணி தானவபஞ்சனி தாக்ஷாயணி நிரஹங்காரி நித்ய நிரஞ்சனி சர்வாணி शातोदरी सर्वेश्वरी सदा मुदा नाद स्वरूपिणी शंकरी शांभवी चंद्रकलाधरी सावित्री गायत्री ईश मनोहरी इंगे नामावली श्री भुवनेश्वरी गौरी कृपाकरी ज्ञान प्रसादिनी चरणम शिवे श्रीकरी शुभकरी लयकरी ईश्वरी वैखरी वैष्णवी वाद्य विनोदिनी जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनी राजराजेश्वरी पालय माम இதை வச்சோன்னா ஹரிகிரி நந்தினி நந்தித் அதுக்கு அப்படியே டேக் ஆகும். இதில் நீங்க சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா ஹார்ட் பீட்ல நீங்க இட்ஸ் an experience சொன்னீங்க.
உங்களுக்கு வார்த்தைகள் எடுத்து கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கா நிருப்பம ரூபிணி ஓவர் எல்லாம் போட்டு இருக்காங்க.
யாரு இது இதெல்லாம் எனக்கு இங்க கமெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் வர மாட்டேங்குது.
நிறைய பேர் மீனாட்சி கணேசன் போட்டிருக்கா இந்த வார்த்தைகளை.
of course I should mention gratefully and thankfully mention dance guru Meenakshi Ganesan. Of course கொஞ்ச நேரம் மட்டும் தான் அவ சன் பாடினாரு. I don't know what prompted me. I said to him you will become a Ghatam artist when he was like maybe 7 months old. I don't know why.
he plays Ghatam superbly.
அவ சொல்லுவான் இன்னைக்கு அங்கிளால தான் நான் வாசிக்கிறேன், எனக்கு என்னமோ தோணித்து நீ கடந்தாண்டா வாசிப்ப அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஏதோ சொன்னா வாத்துக்கு போயிருந்த போது அதுல மேபி நல்ல இன்டென்ஷன்ஸோட சொன்னா நல்லா நடக்கும், அவ்வளவுதான்.
கண்டிப்பா
அப்போ மேபி அதுக்கும் எனக்கு பாபாவோட கல்கண்டு தான் அது. அப்போ வந்து அந்த அவ மீனாட்சி when we were on tour last fall, when we were able to travel to places very freely, not like this time, not like இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது இல்லை. அண்ட் அப்போ வந்து மீனாட்சி அம்மா வந்து she took all her students with her and she choreographed almost like a whole like 7-10 pieces of choreograph பண்ணி it was part of heartbeat concert, so dance presentation. Of course Meenakshi herself danced for Om Sharavana Baba, one of my opera type compositions, and Sai Baba Sharanam, it's a devotional song on Shirdi Sai Baba. And அதே மாதிரி அவளோட சிஷ்யா எல்லாம் கூட இப்போ இந்த during this COVID time and one by one அவ நிருப்பம ரூபிணி ஒரு பொண்ணு ரொம்ப அழகா ஆடித்து. I was so as a composer I was in happy tears and I saw that கடைசியில அவ அந்த நிருப்பம ரூபிணி is a very ghora roope omkara roope akara ukara makara akshare dindima dundubi beri pataha mattalalaye kalike namaste pagini rupama rupini nitya niranjani durita nivarini durga bhavani. இன்னொன்னு அந்த பொண்ணு வந்து அஃப்கோர்ஸ் மீனாட்சி எவ்வளோ அழகா சொல்லி கொடுத்தாலும் அதை போட்டு அந்த பொண்ணு வந்து அதை உள்வாங்கின்னு அந்த அப்படியே விவர் லிட்ரலி அந்த அவ காளியா காட்டும்போது ரொம்ப மெஸ்மரைசிங்கா இருந்தது. அது மாதிரி நிறைய மிஸ்ஸஸ் அனிதா ரத்னம், ஸ்ரீகலா பரத், திவ்ய சேனா, ஷீலா உன்னிகிருஷ்ணன் அண்ட் ஷீலா உன்னிகிருஷ்ணனுக்கு நான் சிவமயம்னு ஒரு ஆப்பராக்கு நான் டான்ஸ் மியூசிக் பண்ணி கொடுத்தேன். அண்ட் நிறைய பேர் and of course many people from the US they just give me a text அண்ணா நான் இந்த சாங் உங்களோட சாங் நான் எடுத்து இப்போ கொரியோகிராஃப் பண்ணலாமா பண்ணுங்க. அவரே மாதிரி நிறைய ஃபீனிக்ஸில் நிறைய சித்ரா வைத்தின்னு என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்டு, அவள் வந்து என்கிட்டேருந்து நிறைய பாட்டு கற்றுட்டு அவார்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கெலாம் சொல்லி கொடுத்து ஐ டிட் லைக் இதே மாதிரி இந்த காதல் ரோஜா சாங் மாதிரியே அதே கான்டெக்ஸ்டில் பட் இன் அ வெரி சீரியஸ் வே. இந்த முதாகராத மோதகம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த எம்எஸ் அம்மா பாடினது ஆதிசங்கர் அது கணேஷ பஞ்சரத்னம், அதை நான் அதே டிரான்ஸ்லேஷனா பண்ணாம அந்த ரிதத்துக்கு இட்ஸ் கால்டு புஜங்க பிரயாதம்னு பேர் அதுக்கு, அந்த மீட்டருக்கு விருத்தத்துக்கு முழு முதற்கடவுளின் மலர்ப்பத பாதம் பணிந்திட நலங்கள் யாவும் நல்குமே, வளங்கள் வாழ்வில் பொங்குமே, தினம் தினம் வணங்கிட தடை தகர்ந்தகன்றிட மனம் மலர்ந்து மாறுமே, குறைகள் யாவும் தீருமே. இன்ஃபேக்ட் இட் வாஸ் நான் இப்போ 2-3 நாள் முன்னாடி பிள்ளாச்சோத்து அன்னைக்கு கூட நான் யாரோ ஒரு 2 குழந்தைகள் வந்து அதை கத்துண்டு கார்த்திக் அங்கிள் திஸ் இஸ் அவர் கிஃப்ட் யூன்னு என் பாட்டே எனக்கு பாடி அமிச்சாங்க. அகம் மலர்ந்து அன்பும் சேர்த்து ஐங்கரன் புகழ் பாடிட சுகம் தரும் வரங்கள் யாவும் வாரி வாரி வழங்குவார், அவள் பொறி நெய்யப்பம் வெல்லம் அமுதம் படைத்து வழங்கிட அனுகிரகம் அனைத்தும் தந்து ஆயுள் கீர்த்தி அருளுவார், தீர்காயுள் கீர்த்தி அருளுவார், தீர்காயுள் கீர்த்தி அருளுவார்.
Beautiful. Another big round of applause to Karthik ji. Wow, phenomenal.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I was talking to you some days back. I was talking to you regarding my sojourn in the film industry.
Right.
And Nariya, of course, why I am talking like this, because my playing for Sudha Raghunathan, Aruna Sairam, Prince Rama Verma, my Konnakol thing, my playing for Sit Sri Ram or any like Ramakrishnan Murthy, Maladi Brothers, Hyderabad Brothers, Lalgudi Mama Trio, J.J.R. Krishnan, Kadri sir, நான் வாசிக்கிறது எல்லாருக்குமே as a Ghatam artist எல்லாருக்கும் well known. So அதனால தான் நான் அதை பத்தி அவ்வளவா இல்ல நிறைய பேர் இங்க பேசுறேன்னா ஒரு கடத்தை பத்தியே பேசலன்னு நினைச்சுக்கு போறார். பை ஐ ஓ எவ்ரிதிங் டு மை குரு விநாயகராம் சார். அதாவது விநாயகராம் சார் அண்ட் சுபாஷ் சந்திரன் சார் have been my like two eyes, because like விநாயகராம் சார் இட்ஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் இதுல சந்தியாவந்தனத்துல ஒரு ஸ்லோகம் வரும், சர்வதேவ நமஸ்காரஹா கேசவம் பிரதி கச்சத்தின்னு. ஸோ அது மாதிரி நான் என்ன பண்ணாலும் அவர் விநாயகராமம் பிரதி கச்சதி தான். அந்த அந்த எல்லா ரஹ்மான் சொல்றாரோ இல்லையோ, எல்லா புகழும் இறைவனுக்கேன்னு, அது மாதிரி நான் சொல்றது எல்லா புகழும் விநாயகராம் சாருக்கே. ஏன்னா பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் விநாயகராம் சார் ஒன்லி ஒரு நான் இப்படி நான் ஐ ஈவன் தேங்க்ஃபுல்லி கிரேட்ஃபுல்லி அக்னாலேஜிங் ஆல் மை கொலீக்ஸ், பிகாஸ் ஒரு ஐம் நாட் டாக்கிங் பாலிடிக்ஸ் ஹியர், பட் லெட் அஸ் ஃபேஸ் ஃபேக்ட்ஸ். அதாவது ஒரு கட்டம் ஆர்டிஸ்ட்டை ஃபஸ்ட்டு அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறதே பெரிய விஷயம். முதல்ல கான்சர்ட்டில் ஃபீச்சர் பண்ணுறதே முன்னாடிலாம் ரொம்ப பாதி கட்சியில் கடமையா கஞ்சிராவோ இருக்காது. அண்ட் இட் வாஸ் நவ் டேஸ் இட்ஸ் வெரி வெரி குட். ஐ தேங்க் ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி ஆர்டிஸ்ட் ஹூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒன் கஞ்சிராவோ கடமோ மிருதங்கம் மோர்சிங்கோ வச்சுக்கிறா. And I should say Sudha Raghunathan always has Morsing Raman play for her, and Aruna Sairam always has me or S.V. Ramani Anna play Ghatam. வெறும் இந்த மிருதங்கம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு பண்றதில்லை. அது மாதிரி பண்ணும்போது அதுக்குண்டான சப்போர்ட் இருக்கு. பட் when we have to really push and make our presence felt என்போது நமக்கு யாராவது ஒரு பயங்கர ஐகான் ஒருத்தர் வேணும். இப்போ நீங்க இப்போ என்னையே ஐகான்னு சொல்றேன்னா, நான் ஐகான் ஆகிறதுக்கு எனக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணது யாரு? அந்த விநாயகராம் சார் உடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் ஆஃப் bringing the Ghatam as a international status prompted me to do something on my own. Like okay, நம்ம ஏதாவது ட்ரை நம்ம கிரியேட்டிவிட்டி சுவாமி கொடுத்துருக்காரு, அதை வச்சு அதை பண்ணும்போது நான் கடத்தை வச்சு நடுவில் நான் உட்காடுறேன்னா அதுக்கு அலோவ் பண்ண அந்த ஸ்டேட்டஸை எனக்கு கொடுத்தது விநாயகராம் சார் தான், சுபாஷ் சந்திரன் சார் தான். ஆனா அதையும் அவ ஒண்டி இல்லாம மற்ற கோ ஆர்டிஸ்ட் எவ்வளோ இப்போ எங்கூட ஹார்ட் பீட்ல ஆல்மோஸ்ட் லைக் 25 to 50 people வாசிச்சிருக்கா, லைக் ஓவர் பீரியட் ஆஃப் 22 years. எம்ஆர் கண்ணன் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், விஎல் குமார் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், HN பாஸ்கர் வயலின் சொன்னாங்க, HN பாஸ்கர் வச்சிருக்கார், ராகவேந்தர் ராவ் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், அண்ட் மேட்லின் ராஜு வாசிச்சிருக்கார், முட்டிக்கொண்டான் ரமேஷ் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், பாலக்காட் ஸ்ரீராம் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், வீண கண்ணன் வாசிச்சிருக்கார், and keyboard Satya வாசிச்சிருக்கார், and அந்த C Satya who is now the film director அவர் வாசிச்சிருக்கார். and on the percussion sideல எவ்வளோ பூங்குளம் சுப்பிரமணியம், பிரபஞ்சன், ரவீந்திரன், ஜெய வைத்தியநாதன், நெய்வேலி நாராயணன், you name it எல்லாருமே வாசிச்சிருக்கா. அதே மாதிரி நான் வாசிக்கும் போது கடமே வந்து எங்கூட A.R. சங்கர் வாசிச்சிருக்கார். நான் அப்போ வந்து நான் கொனக்கோல் தான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் அப்போ. ஸோ and Morsingla Raman Krishnan, Sundar, Tabla Sundar, Ganjirala KV Gopalakrishnan, Sundar Kumar, அனிருதாத்ரேயா எல்லாருமே அதாவது இவ எல்லாரும் வந்து கார்த்திக் அண்ணா பண்ணா ஏதோ புதுசா பண்ணுவார், கிரியேட்டிவா பண்ணுவார், கௌரவமா பண்ணுவார். அண்ட் it will be the undercurrent will be Carnatic rhythm and layam, but the package will be very trendy. That's it.
Yeah, very nice.
Of course, to எனக்கு நீங்க என்ன கேள்வி கேட்க போறீங்கன்னு தெரியும், நானே சொல்லிடுறேன். அப்போ அதே மாதிரி of course my sojourn with film industry has been so nice. I've had so much of beautiful sessions with Maestro Ilayaraja and with A.R. Rahman sir and Haris Jayaraj, Vidya Sagar, Vijay Antony, G.V. Prakash, and so many people, and even நிறைய கன்னடத்தில் ஹம்சலேகா, அதே மாதிரி கீரவாணி, அவள் எல்லாருக்குமே நான் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன். அண்ட் நிறைய கிறிஸ்டின் டிவோஷனல்ஸ் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், முஸ்லீம் டிவோஷனல்ஸ் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், கட்சி பாட்டுக்கு வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், ஏடிஎம்கேக்கும் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், டிஎம்கேக்கும் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், காங்கிரஸுக்கும் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன், பிஜேபிக்கும் வாசிச்சிருக்கேன். இல்ல இன்னொன்னு சொல்லட்டுமா, ஒரு சூப்பர் பஞ்ச் சொல்றேன். மத்த எல்லா ஆர்டிஸ்டை விட நான் தான் ரொம்ப இந்தியன். ஏன் சொல்லுங்க?
சொல்லுங்க, தெரியலையே.
நீங்க கெஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
நீங்க தான் ரொம்ப இந்தியன்.
நான் தான் ரொம்ப இந்தியன், பயங்கர இந்தியன் நான் தான். நானோ விநாயகராம் சாரோ, இப்படி க்ளூ கொடுக்குறேன், நானோ விநாயகராம் சாரோ, சத்யா கணேசனோ, குரு பிரசாதோ, யாரா இருந்தாலும், சுகன்யாவோ, நாங்க வந்து we carry the Indian மண் with us.
Clay pot, yes. How beautiful, humorous.
Because நாங்க எங்க போனாலும் வாசிக்கிறது இந்திய மண்ணுல தானே, மானாமதுர மண்ணு தானே,
மண்ணை எடுத்துட்டே போவோம் கையில.
Of course, அதுவும் சொல்லுங்க, அதுவும் நான் இன்னொன்னு I want to make on record. Thanks to Vinayakaram sir's immense contribution, they have started doing Ghatams in Germany, in Japan, in I don't know about Europe. நிறைய இடத்துல அதாவது ஜெர்மன் கட்டம்னே ஒன்று கட்டம் இருக்கு இப்போ. ஜப்பான்ல கட்டம் பண்றதா எனக்கு விநாயகராம் சாரே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா சொன்னார். So Ghatam really has become global now.
All right, yeah, very nice, very 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 happy. Karthik,
so, any questions please ask. I am ready to answer.
கண்டிப்பா நீங்க வந்து நிறைய யூ ஆர் மேதை இந்த விஷயத்துல. கம்போசிஷன் ஆகட்டும், நீங்க கட்டத்திலே ஆகட்டும், சான்ஸ்கிரிட்லயே ஆகட்டும். சான்ஸ்கிரிட்ல போனா யூ வென்ட் ஹையஸ்ட், அண்ட் கட்டத்துல யூ ஆர் ஆல்ரெடி ஹையஸ்ட், அண்ட் தென் காம்போசிஷன்லயும் வந்து we are
basically I enjoy goodness and I'm a good rasika.
அதுதான்
இல்ல ஒரு இப்ப நான் உங்களையே பார்த்து சொல்றேனே, இப்ப நீங்க அழகா நீங்க அந்த ஜிவிக்கி டோலக்லாம் அழகா போட்டுக்கணும், அது ஒரு ரசிக்கணும். ரசிக்கிறவன் தான் ஆர்டிஸ்ட்.
கரெக்ட், வெரி ட்ரூ.
அதாவது ஒரு காஃபி சாப்பிட்டா கூட அந்த காஃபில அந்த டிகாஷன், பால், சக்கரை, அந்த சூடு எல்லாமே கரெக்டா, அந்த கண்டெய்னர், அந்த ஃபிளேவர், அந்த அரோமா சொல்றல.
கரெக்ட்.
ஆனா அந்த ரசிப்பு தன்மை எல்லாமே, அதாவது ஈவன் டு டேக் இட் டு தி ஹையஸ்ட் எக்ஸ்டென்ட், அந்த ரசிப்பு தன்மை எப்படி சொல்லுங்கன்னா, சரஸ்வதி வாசின்ற போது அம்பாள் வந்து சபாஷ் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலாம், வீணை நிறுத்திட்டாலாம். என்ன நிறுத்திட்டாள் நீங்க? என்ன நீ வாசிக்கிறது கேட்கணும் தான் நிறுத்திட்ட? நீங்க சபாஷ்ன்னு சொன்னது என் வீணையை விட அவ்வளவு ஸ்வீட்டா இருந்தது. அதனாலதான் இது விபஞ்சியா காயந்தின்னு சௌந்தர்ய லஹரியில ஸ்லோகம் இருக்கு. சோ அதுல வந்து அங்க அது என்ன கான்டெக்ட்னா, அந்த வீணை வாசிக்கிறத விட அந்த ரசிக்கிற சபாஷுக்கு தான் வேல்யூ ஜாஸ்தி. ஸோ பிகாஸ் ஆர்டிஸ்டுக்கு ரசிகர்கள், வெல்விஷர்ஸோ அட்மைரர்ஸோ இது மாதிரி இப்போ நிறைய பேர் கமெண்ட் போட்டுன்னு இருப்பா, அவ எல்லாருமே நம்மளை பிளஸ் பண்ணலன்னு வச்சுங்களேன். அந்த இஃப் ஐ கேன் சே தட் குட் வில் அண்ட் காட்ஸ் வில் make us all of us artists grow in stature and future.
Correct, very true. அதனால தான் நான் every child when they finish, and not only child, every artist when they finish, I always tell them, please give them at least, they can see your clap, at least they can.
நான் இப்போ எல்லாருக்குமே சேர்ந்து ஒரு கிளாப் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். அதாவது பிசி மஞ்சுநாத், சத்ய கணேசன், இனிமே வரப்போற குழந்தைகள், இனிமே வந்த குழந்தைகள் எல்லாரும். ஏன்னா let me put it, because you are being watched by so many kids, amazing kids in the US as well as in all over the world. Through this I want to convey all my, because I have been and thanks to you I was one of the panel judges for the competition. I was so inspired, and in fact I was baffled. எப்படின்னா என்ன அமேசிங் டேலண்ட். அதாவது நான் இங்க என்கிட்ட ஆன்லைன்ல கத்துக்கிற சில இந்தியன் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் சொல்றேன், அவன்கிட்ட நான் அதுவா நக்கலாவே சொல்லுவேன், அவன்லாம் எப்படி உழைக்கிறான் தெரியுமா, நீ தான் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணணும். Because when I came to US in so many tours, when I stayed with so many Indian families, அங்க இருக்கிற குழந்தைகள் வந்து எவ்வளவு எஃபர்ட் போடுறாங்கிறது எனக்கு கண் கலங்கி போறது. ஏன்னா அதுக்கு நடுவில் ஜிம்மு போறான், கராத்தே கிளாஸ் போறான், என்ன யூசி இந்த என்ன மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ்க்கு என்ன சொல்லுது, குமோன் அதான் சொன்ன, குமோன் கமான்னு போயிட்டே இருக்கான் இல்ல. And the way that they manage the time and they connect with Indian tradition and music and culture, and actually that music, dance and instrument or whatever they learn, that is the only thing that connects them to their roots.
That's very true. That's very
and
true.
I convey all my best wishes to all those kids, because not only like when I saw your post, not only in music, dance and poetry, the painting, யாரோ ஒருத்தர் கார்ட்டூன் வரைஞ்சா, ஒருத்தர் வந்து மிமிக்ரி பண்ணினான்னு சொன்னேன். நீங்க அதே உங்களை மாதிரியே மிமிக்ரி பண்ணான்னா அப்படி சிரிச்சா இல்லையா?
அப்படிதானே சிரிக்கிறேன்
இல்ல நான் இல்ல சதுரி சாக்குல நானே பண்ணேன் உங்களை மாதிரி.
அத பார்த்தேன் நோட் பண்ணேன்.
ஆமா, கம்மல் தான் சின்னதா இருக்கு. அதுல அந்த என்னன்னா, அந்த சம்ஸ்கிருதத்துல சொல்லுவா முக்கே சரஸ்வதின்னு. ஒவ்வொருத்தர்ட்டையும் அந்த சரஸ்வதி இருக்கு. அத கண்டுபிடிச்சு நீங்க அதை என்கரேஜ் பண்றது, இட் இஸ் ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிங் லைக் a nectar.
Thank you sir, thank you.
ஏன்னா ஸ்ப்ரிங் நெக்டார் தானே.
ஸ்ப்ரிங் அண்ட் நெக்டார், வெரி ட்ரூ சார். உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து இந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு வந்து கேட்டதே வந்து ரொம்ப.
I'm not saying this just because you have called me. I'm saying it really. இது உண்மையா தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஏன்னா இது வந்து நான் of course needless to say, நீங்க போடுற எல்லா போஸ்ட்க்குமே நான் ஏதாவது கமெண்ட்டோ தம்ஸ் அப்போ ஒரு கிளாப்ஸோ ஏதோ போடுவேன். பட் இது ஒரு நீங்க என்ன ஒரு லைவ்ல கூப்பிட்டதுனால, through this I wanted to, and also I should not forget, not only the kids, all the gurus, they are teaching, spending their time, and all those parents. Actually குருவுக்கு வந்து சரி ஒரு கிளாஸ்க்கு இவ்வளோ ஏதோ இன்கம் வருதுன்னு வச்சுக்கலாம், இல்லை பசங்க வந்து கற்றுக்குறாங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். பட் இதில் ஒன்றுமே இல்லாமல் வெறும் வண்டி ஓட்டின்னு போயிட்டு வரவா வந்து பேரண்ட்ஸ். அவளுடைய டைம், மணி, எனர்ஜி எல்லாமே ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுறான் ஒரு குழந்தைகிட்ட. இன்ஃபேக்ட் யூஎஸ்ல எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் 45 மினிட் டிரைவ், 1 hour டிரைவ் எல்லாமே தெரியும். போயிட்டு கிளாஸ்ல ஒரு 1 hour 45 minutes போக வர 1 hourனா the parent loses almost like 2 to 2.5 hours.
Very true.
And அதனாலேயே நிறைய பேர் புள்ளையோட அப்பாவும் கத்துக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க, எனக்கு தெரியும்.
Very true.
சரி சும்மா இருக்கிறதுக்கு கத்துப்போம் சார் சொல்லிட்டு பார்த்தா அப்புறம் அப்பா நன்னா கத்துக்கிறார், புள்ள நிறுத்திடுறான்.
ஆப்போசிட்டா
இல்ல பேரண்ட்ஸோடைய அந்த அவளுக்கு அந்த கமிட்மெண்ட், ஐ ரியலி ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப்.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing lots of your experiences and your expertise with எங்களோட ஆடியன்ஸோட நீங்க ஷேர் பண்ணது வந்து ரொம்ப ஹார்ட் வார்மிங் கார்த்திக் ஜி. Thank you so much again. And one of those days, definitely, I wanted to also, I know your son is another extraordinary performer. I already spoke to him. I wanted to bring him also in one of my live.
Sure.
Have like
Sarvesh will be immensely blessed to be called by you and to interact with all of you.
Thank you.
And again, I would like to thank as father of Sarvishta for encouraging her.
Of course, with pleasure.
On behalf of Anjana also. I think I have made all politically right statements.
Of course. She will be called in soon for a performance also.
இல்ல ஏன்னா அத நிறைய பேருக்கு இப்போ ஈவன் நம்ம ஜெனரேஷன்ல நிறைய பேருக்கு ஒரு என்கரேஜ்மெண்ட் இல்லாத எவ்வளோ நல்ல டேலண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நசிஞ்சு போயிருக்கு. ஒரு
இந்த இனிஷியேட்டிவே வந்து அதுக்காக வேண்டிதான். உலகளாவுல எவ்வளவு குழந்தைகள் டேலண்டடா இருக்கா. சம்டைம்ஸ் அந்த குழந்தைகளுக்கு வந்து பைசா குடுத்து பண்ண முடியும். சம்டைம்ஸ் ஒரு காம்படிஷன் வச்சா அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு லைக் ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் ஃபார்முக்கு ஒரு பைசா, அது என்டர் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு பைசாலாம் இருக்கும்போது ஒரு சில குழந்தைகளுக்கு குடுக்க முடியாது. அந்த குழந்தைகளோட டேலண்ட் அப்படியே நசுங்கி போயிடுது. சோ அதனால ஓகே ஐ புட் இட்
இல்ல
யார்
டு ஆட் டு ஒன் மோர் பாயிண்ட், அதனால நாங்க போன வாட்டி யூஎஸ் டூர் வந்து நாங்கள் ஹார்ட் பீட் வந்த போது லாஸ்ட் செப்டம்பர் அக்டோபர் நவம்பர்ல ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 16 கான்சர்ட்ஸ்ல ஒரு 10 கான்சர்ட்ஸ்ல ஐ இன்வால்வ் ஆல் த கிட்ஸ் டு பெர்ஃபார்ம் வித் அஸ்.
பியூட்டிஃபுல்.
அவ எங்களோட சேர்ந்து அவளுக்கு நாங்க அக்கம்பனிமெண்ட்டும் வாசிச்சோம், எங்களோட சேர்ந்து அவ பாடினா, என்னோட கீர்த்தனை அவ கத்துட்டு பாடினா. அஃப்கோர்ஸ் இட் வாஸ் அமேசிங் திங் பிகாஸ் அவளுக்கு என்னன்னா ஸோ இஃப் ஐ கேன் வெரி பொலைட்லி புட் லைக் திஸ், இப்போ நீங்க இருக்கிற இப்போ போய் நம்ம ஜென்ரேஷன்ல இருக்க போய் செட்டில் ஆன இந்தியன்ஸ் இருக்கா, என்ஆர்ஐஸ். இப்போ அவளுக்கு வந்து இப்போ அவ வந்து அந்த காலத்துல டிகேஜே கேட்டிருப்பா, இல்லைன்னா எஸ்பிபி, யேசுதாஸ் எல்லாமே கேட்டு அந்த மோட்ல வந்தவாளுக்கு வந்து இப்போ யூஎஸ்லே பார்ன் கிட்ஸுக்கு வந்து அடுத்த ஜென்ரேஷனை கச்சேரி கேட்க வைக்கணும்னாக்க அவளுக்கு அந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இன்கல்கேட் பண்ண தானே வரும்.
Yeah, very, very true. Yeah, very true. Thank you so much, Karthick ji, for joining us. And we really sincerely appreciate your presence. And God bless you, and God bless all your endeavors in future also.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, Karthick ji. Let's give another big round of applause to Karthick ji. It's a phenomenal experience sharing with us. And thank you so much for all his, beautiful compositions he shared with us. And I really, really, really appreciate, what, he has to offer to the world. And this is phenomenal and fantastic. And thank you so much again. And let's all join hands together and give him another round of applause. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And next I have another, I know this is very, very late for them, but I'm going to bring our next performers, Sadhika and Vedika from the East Coast. Hi, Kandamas. How are you guys doing? Beautiful to see you guys. How is everything?
Yeah, we're good.
I said, knock, knock, wake up, it's singing time. I'm not going to do that. I know you're fully awake, you're fully ready to present yourself. I can see it from your eyes. What are you guys going to do, Kanama, today?
So we're going to sing Shanti Nilava Vendum.
I can't hear you.
We're going to sing Shanti Nilava Vendum. We're going to sing Shanti Nilava Vendum in Tilang Ragam Set Adi Talam.
Beautiful. Looking forward, Kanamas. Go ahead. The world stage is waiting for you.
Shanti Nilava Vendum, Shanti Nilava Vendum, Engum Shanti Nilava Vendum, Engum Shanti Nilava Vendum, Atma Shakti Yonga Vendum, Ulagile Shanti Nilava Vendum, Atma Shakti Yonga Vendum, Ulagile Shanti Nilava Vendum, Atma Shakti Yonga Vendum, Ulagile Shanti Nilava Vendum. Gandhi Mahatma Kattalai Alve, Gandhi Mahatma Kattalai Alve, ஒளி பரவி சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். ஆத்ம சக்தியோங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். கொடுமை செய்தியோர் மனமத திறந்த நற்குணமது புரட்டிடுவோம். கொடுமை செய்தியோர் மனமத திறந்த நற்குணமது புரட்டிடுவோம். மடமயற்றம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். மடமயற்றம் அறுப்போம், மக்களின் மாசிலா நல்லொழுக்கம் வளர்ப்போம். திடம் தரமாகியோசா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. திடம் தரமாகியோசா யோகினம் தந்தை ஆத்மானந்தம் பெறவே. கடமை மறவோம், அவர் கடல் தீர்ப்போம், கலங்கரம் வளர்ப்போம். எங்கும் சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். ஆத்ம சக்தியோங்க வேண்டும், உலகிலே சாந்தி நிலவ வேண்டும். ஓம் சாந்தி, ஓம் சாந்தி, ஓம் சாந்தி.
Wow, 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 wow. What a beautiful presentation. Oh my God. How old are you guys?
11 and I'm 10.
How
I'm
old is the
10.
little one? 10, 11 and 10. Phenomenal presentation. I love the presentation you guys did. Wonderful. Let's put our hands together, people. Give another big round of applause to Sadhvi. They go by Sadhvi sisters, but she is Sadvika and the little one is Vedika. Did I say the names correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Sadhika and Vedika, you guys did a phenomenal job and I'm very, very proud of you guys. I probably will be calling you. They are one of our last competition winners and they did an amazing job in all 3 or 4 segments of their competitions too. And I'm very proud of you guys and I probably will keep calling you guys in future. Okay. Keep practicing more and keep raising up. All right. I will probably see you in 5 years like the greatest artist somewhere flying in the sky. Beautiful job, kids. Beautiful. I know it's a little late. I'm so sorry that it was a bit late for you guys in the East Coast, but you guys still did a phenomenal work. Thank you so much again for joining. Okay. Bye now.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Of course, with pleasure, sweetie. Thank you so much. Bye now. All right, that was a beautiful, beautiful presentation they did, and another round of applause to Sadhika and Vedika. And next we have a great Mridangam Maestro's student, Suraj Arvind. So Suraj Arvind is Sri Kalemamani Thiruvarur Vaidyanathanji's student, and several of Thiruvarur Vaidyanathanji's students won platinum awards and first prizes, and Suraj is one of our competition winners. Without taking much of your time, I'm bringing Suraj Arvind on stage. Hi Suraj, how are you, Kanna?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Very nice. Okay. Did I wake you up? Were you sleeping?
No, I was watching.
I know. It's probably even 2, almost close to 2 a.m. Is it?
Almost 1 a.m.
Or 1 a.m. Okay. Sorry about that. And Suraj, what are you going to present for us today?
I will be playing Tissa Jati Tipuratalam.
Beautiful.
I'll be performing a short piece of that.
Wonderful. Looking forward. The world stage is waiting for you. Please go ahead. Take over.
Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Amazing playing, amazing. And more than anything, your sound quality was beautiful. How did you set up your what did you how
Thank
did
you
you
so
set
much.
up?
Actually, I'm just using a laptop. So, yeah, that's
Laptop?
it.
Just laptop? Oh wow. Okay. So simple things sometimes
Yep.
works wonders.
Thank you.
Beautiful Suraj and phenomenal playing. Let's give him another round of applause for his extraordinary playing, especially almost at 1 a.m. for him. Phenomenal
Thank you
work
so much.
and beautiful job, and keep practicing, and you have a great guru, and work with him more and more, and I would love to see you performing all around the world very soon, and you have a great potential for that.
Thank you
All the
so much
best,
for the
Kanna. Good
opportunity.
job. Good job. Definitely, with pleasure. And say hello to Thiruvarur Vaidyanathan ji.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. Bye now, Kanna. Bye. And give him another round of applause. And he will not be able to see except me. If you can post in the comment column all your claps or love and heart sign or thumbs up or whatever, he will be able to see. These kind of little encouragement will boost them up, to practice more, to give their best to the world. And I would recommend everyone to show your love by posting your comments with the little claps and with clapping hands. And thank you so much for all my lovely audience who are staying with me and encouraging all these young children. And now I have another phenomenal singer, and I thought that he was one of the like a regular performers auditioned, but he is one of the extraordinary performers. And I went and looked around his YouTube channel and his channels, and and his website, and he is an emerging great artist. Without taking much of time, I know it is too late for him as well. He's originally from India, but now presently he is living in the US in the East Coast, and they're all like living at 1 a.m. Time zone. Girija Shankar Sundaresan on vocals. I'm bringing him now on the stage. Hello, Girija Shankar. How are you, Kanna?
Namaste, Auntie. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very, very good. I'm so sorry to keep
That's
you.
okay.
I thought, you were in India, so I kind of had you a little later. Your eyes show that, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. So please call me. So, Girija Shankar, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a musician based from Chennai. I've been performing for the last 10 plus years. And my gurus are Chitrabina Narasimhan sir and Ravikiran Nanna, both of them. They've been my gurus for the last 15 plus years. Totally, I've been singing for almost 20 years now. I got married 4 years ago. And now my wife takes active role in managing my music and,
Turn and show her to us. So let's say hello to her. Is she there also or no?
I think...
it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. If she's asleep, that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, some of the time for sure.
Yes, for sure. No problem.
Yeah, so that's about it. And I do teach my website, and my music is all out there. And I'm really looking forward to singing for the audience all across the world through your beautiful talk show. Really looking forward to it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Looking forward to hear your singing, Kanna. So go ahead. The world stage is waiting for you, and looking forward to hearing you now.
Madhava Mamava Deva Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Yadhava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Yadhava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mamava Deva Krishna Sadhu Janadhara सार्वभौम साधुजनाधार सार्वभौम साधुजनाधार सार्वभौम माधव मामव देव साधुजनाधार सार्वभौम माधव मामव देव माधव मामव देव कृष्ण यादव कृष्ण यदुकुल कृष्ण माधव मामव देव कृष्ण अम्बुजलोचन अम्बुजलोचन कम्बुशुभयग्रीव अम्बुजलोचन कम्बुशुभयग्रीव अम्बुजलोचन कम्बुशुभयग्रीव बिम्बाधर चन्द्रबिम्बानन अम्बुजलोचन कम्बुशुभयग्रीव बिम्बाधर चन्द्रबिम्बानन चम्पेयज्ञासार रत्नसुमौक्तिक चम्पेयनासाग्र रत्नसुमौक्तिक तारकचन्द्रजनित मदन चम्पेयनासाग्र रत्नसुमौक्तिक तारकचन्द्रजनित मदन माधव मामव देव कृष्ण यादव कृष्ण यदुकुल कृष्ण माधव मामव देव कृष्ण कृष्ण
Wow, 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 wow. What a beautiful voice you have, Girija Shankar. It's a
Thank you, Auntie.
phenomenal presentation. And I was very, very worried that, okay, you are going to put my rest of the 4 performers to sleep. And then how are they going to perform by selecting this? No, I'm just joking. Phenomenal presentation, beautiful voice, and I definitely know that in no time you are going to be shining up there, dear audience. And here is a Girija Shankar Sundaresan, and his voice is phenomenal. And just go check out his website, and it's his own name.com.
Yes,
Did I say it
girijashankar.com.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, girijashankar.com. I just wanted to make sure that I said it correctly. Just his own name, first name, and .com. Just go check him out. And he has a lot of YouTube videos. And he's also said that he is teaching. So if anybody is interested in learning music, find a way to, contact him through his website and, go directly, communicate with him, and so that he can get more students and to teach his wonderful voice to them also. Girija Shankar, phenomenal voice. I probably will be calling you to give a bigger presentation very soon during the Navratri. I'm thinking of having all 9 days Navratri Mandapam from solid performers who can sing like an hour concert or so. So it's going to be like, the entire evening of a presentation is going to happen. I probably have you in the list already selected. Beautiful singing, and keep rising up and keep shining big. And I wish you all the best. And wish you best of luck to both of you, you and your wife as well. Thank you so much for joining, Kanna.
Thank you for inviting, Auntie. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Let's give another big round of applause to Girija Shankar for his beautiful presentation. Thank you so much. Somebody already put it, girijashankar.com. So your website is in my comment column already, so they can contact you. Thank you, Kanna. Bye now.
Bye.
So good night. So sorry to keep you awake too late.
No worries at all. No problem.
Sure. Bye now. Beautiful singing by Girija Shankar. He did a phenomenal presentation. And if I can see a lot more claps and applause for Girija Shankar, I would greatly appreciate. And he definitely deserves that. And thank you so much again. I see Satyapriya Krishnan. Thank you so much. Shravan Nagarajan. Thank you so much. Anusia Ramasubramaniam Mami. Thank you so much for all your beautiful, encouragement for all these beautiful artists. And next, I have another wonderful young girl who is a veena player. I have to tell a little bit. I'm not going to go into detail about who she is, but I'm going to give a little bit of detail about who she is. Charulata Chandrasekhar. He's an emerging young artist. She is a granddaughter of my own husband's veena teacher, R.S. Jayalakshmi ma'am. And when Charulata Chandrasekhar's dad was in his mommy's tummy, we studied with her. She was a professor at Madras University at that time. And she was pregnant with your dad, Charulata, if you are hearing me. And it is very, very, very great pleasure for me to bring you on stage, with a worldwide audience, to present to you that our own baby on stage with us. Here is Charulata Chandrasekhar, and she's a phenomenal presenter. Actually, I had gone through all her YouTube's channels and all her Facebook messages and all the Facebook music and presentations as well. At this young age, she is a great performer, and she performs with her grandmother, who is our veena teacher. And we are very, very much excited to bring you here today, Charulata. Charulata, tell me a little bit about yourself, Kanama.
Namaskaram to everyone.
I can hear you, Kanama.
One second.
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Namaskaram to everyone. I am Charulata Chandrasekhar. I have been learning veena from my age of 7 under the tutelage of my guru cum grandmother, Dr. R.S. Jayalakshmi. So I have been performing from the age of 9. So now I am 14 years. I thank Rose Auntie for giving me this wonderful opportunity to perform. Thank you.
Wonderful. Looking forward. The world stage is waiting for you, Kanama. Please take over.
I'm going to play Parvati Kumaram Bhaviye in Natakurinji Ragam, set to Rupaka Talam, composed by Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar.
Wow, 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 wow. What a playing, what a playing. I just heard your grandma in your fingers. Can you believe it? I mean, it's amazing. Kind of, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
14 years. Yeah, you mentioned it already. For 14 years of what you have achieved is amazing, Kanama. I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very happy and very, very, very humble to bring you in here today. And seeing the next generation. Is your grandma around there?
No,
Just
ma'am.
like a
Actually,
secret
she's
between.
away. She's down.
She's down. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to bring her one day. So I thought, okay, but secret konja paathukalam.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Give our love to your grandma and of course to your parents. And as I mentioned that, you have, God is sitting in your fingers and you did an amazing job. And in no matter of no time, in 1 or 2 years, I will definitely see you up there flying high. But, as I mentioned to Girija Shankar, the same thing I wanted to say that during the Navratri time, I will have a full concert, given to a lot of young musicians, and you are already selected for that
Thank
one.
you.
So you probably prepare for another concert, and so I will tell you when, and you probably will be playing for all our global audience. And I'm very, very happy to hear you today, Kanama.
Thank you.
Give a big round of applause to Charulata Chandrasekhar for her phenomenal presentation on the Veena. And definitely she deserves all your love and support. And go and check on her. She has her own, lots and lots of postings on the Facebook as well as on her channel. So please go visit her and listen and give your love and encouragements to her. And my heart goes with your grandma and you, Kanama. Love to you always. And we'll definitely see you soon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure, Kanama. Bye now.
Bye.
Beautiful presentation by Charulata. That was phenomenal, everyone. And she definitely, at the age of 14, if she can achieve this much, and definitely she's going to be there somewhere soon, very, very soon. And I'm very honored to bring her in because she is a granddaughter of our own teacher from Madras University. And Murliji's entire Veena learning was, done in the university time by her. And we are very, very happy that her granddaughter was with us. Phenomenal work. And next I'm going to be bringing Rajalakshmi Iyer, actually from Mumbai. And she's a beautiful dancer. And without taking much of your time, I'm bringing Rajalakshmi Iyer on stage. Rajalakshmi Iyer. Hi, Rajalakshmi.
Hello, ma'am. Yes.
How are you, Kanama?
I am fine, ma'am. How are you?
Doing good. Did I make you wait too long?
No, not at all.
Okay,
Happy Onam.
Happy Onam to you too. Thank you so much. Rajalakshmi, tell me a little bit about yourself, Kanama.
Yes. Am I visible?
You are. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, hello everyone. Namaste. Myself Rajalakshmi Iyer from Mumbai. I have been learning classical Bharatanatyam since 15 years under the able guidance of Guru Shrimati Chaya Kanvate, director of Nateshwar Nrityakala Mandir in Tanjavur, Bani. And in this, I started my dance journey in the age of 7. And yes, from that onwards, I'm really glad and fortunate to be a part of this. So thank you so much for having me. And yes.
Beautiful, wonderful to hear from you. All the details and the world stage is waiting for you. Please go ahead and take over.
Thank you. So I will be performing today a beautiful Surdas bhajan, which is in praise of Lord Krishna, where Surdas remembering an episode of Gajendra Moksha, where he tells Krishna that when that elephant was caught by an crocodile, you was the one, O Krishna, was saved that elephant. So now, in this moment, I call you, Krishna, to help and protect me. So please come quickly and help, take me to you. And I'm surrendering myself on your feet, lotus-like feet. So please come and protect me. So presenting Surdas Bhajan in Rag Beg, Talam Adhi, He Govinda, He Gopala.
Wow, wow, wow. What a dancing. Wow, beautiful, Rajalakshmi. And definitely all these years of experience and expertise shows in your dancing. Such a beautiful dancing, Kanama. And we all loved it so much. And we wish you best of luck to come more and more and perform more and more worldwide. And I thoroughly enjoyed every bit of your dancing. And the style itself is, phenomenal. And a great, great, great dancing. Rajalakshmi, let's give another big round of applause to Rajalakshmi
Thank you
Iyer
so
from
much.
Mumbai.
Wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Keep yourself with pleasure, sweetie. And then keep yourself available. I probably will be calling you for a bigger show or a bigger presentation during the Navratri time. And you have a phenomenal, excellent talent, and you have a lot more to offer than just one song. So definitely I'll bring you in soon, and you can, present a larger audience. Thank you for joining, Kanama. Bye. Yeah, thank you. Bye now. Let's give another round of applause. That was a phenomenal, that was a beautiful dancing, especially for that particular song, which was, my favorite song also. And she did an amazing job. And congratulations to Rajalakshmi. And I have another next guest. She is one of the competition winners in the first competition. I'm bringing Yadushree V on stage. Hi, Yadu. How are you, ma'am?
Hi, ma'am. I'm good.
Very
How
nice.
are you, ma'am?
I'm doing very good. Yadu, can you move your tambura a little bit, and because that's dominating? If you can, away from the mic. Move that tambura away from the mic.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it better, ma'am?
Yeah, it's a little better, but still a little away will be better. That's good. So tell me, Aditri, how are you? It's been a while. Like after the competition, you never come and visit us on our lives or on our shows. You probably are going to school and studying hard.
Yes.
School illa, appuram enna studying hard.
No, we have online class.
I know. School illenda sonna, online class illen sollala. So which grade are you in? Which standard are you in?
10th standard.
10th
15
standard.
years old.
Right. That's a tough grade, so you have to focus on that. But come on Fridays and Saturdays and visit us, and here. So that way, we will also. When I see some people out there, I'll say, "Hi, Yadu is there." So I'll ask some questions. If you answer that, I'll bring you in and ask you to sing and things like that. Why not?
Sure,
Right?
sure, ma'am.
Yadu, what are you planning to do today, ma?
I'm going to present a song in Ragam Sahana by Saint Tyagaraja.
Beautiful. Looking forward. The world stage is waiting for you. Please go ahead.
ಈ ವಸುಧ ನೀವಂಟಿ ದೈವಮು ಈ ವಸುಧ ನೀವಂಟಿ ದೈವಮು ಈ ವಸುಧ ನೀವಂಟಿ ದೈವಮುನೇ ನಿಂದು ಗಾನರಾಯಿ ವಸುಧಾ ನೀವಂಟಿ ದೈವಮುನೇ ಎಂದು ಗಾನರಾಯಿ ವಸುಧಾ ಬಾವುಗಮುಗಲ್ಗಿ வகர்தில்னு பாவுகமுகல்கி வகர்தில்னு கோரி சுந்தரேச கிரிசரி ரி கம பரி கம பத தப மக மரி கரி சனி ரி சனித దని సరి సని రి సని సహ పప మగ మరి గరి స స స స పప పప మద ద దని సని సని స దని ద ప మద దని సరి రి గ మరి గరి సని ద ప మద ని సరి స స స ప రి గ మరి గరి సై వసుదాని వంటి దైవ మునే నిందు ಗಾನರಾಯಿ ವಸುಧಾ ಆಸಚ್ಚೆ ಅರನಿಮೀಶ ಮುನಿಪುರ ವಾಸಮೋನರ ಚೆಗುವಾರಿ ಮತಿ ಬೆಸಡಲ್ಲನು ದೊರಗಿನ ಚೀದರ ಸುಲನಾಯೋಡು ಭೂಸುರ ಭಕ್ತಿಯು ತೇಜಮುನೊಸಗಿ ಭುವನ ಮಂದು ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಗಲ್ಗಜೆಯು ದಾಸವರತ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜ ಹೃದಯ ನಿವಾಸ ಸಿದ್ವಿಲಾಸ ಸುಂದರೇಶ ಹರಿ ನಿಗಮ ಪರಿ ಗಮ ಪದ ದಪ ಮಗ ಮರಿ ಗರಿ ಸನಿ ರಿ ಸನಿ ಧನಿ ಸರಿ ಸನಿ ರಿ ಸನಿ ಸಹ ಪಪ ಮಗ ಮರಿ ಗರಿ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಪಪ ಪಪ ಮದ ಧನಿ ಸನಿ ಸನಿ ಧನಿ ದಪ ಮದ ಧನಿ ಸರಿ ರಿ ಕಮರಿ ಗರಿ ಸನಿ ದಪ ಮದ ನಿ ಸರಿ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಪಪ ರಿ ಗಮರಿ ಗರಿ ಸೈ ವಸುಧಾನಿ వంటి దైవ మునే ఇందు గానరాయి వసుధా
Wow. What a beautiful rendition, Kanama. And you have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And how often do you practice?
Daily, ma'am.
Daily? How
About 1 hour.
That's good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So 10th grade practice பண்ண முடியறது. Very, very happy to know that, Yadushree, and you have a phenomenal voice, and I wish you all the best. And come every Saturday, now my Saturday, which is your Sunday morning, like Sunday anyway, leave it for 1 hour, 1.5 hours to just listen to it, because I'm bringing a lot of good musicians, as well as, some good artists such as you and all others. So it'll be a good experience for you to, listen and learn as well.
Sure,
So
ma'am.
more.
Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
With pleasure, sweetie. And you have a great voice, and you have a great future in music, and study well, and be safe, and sing well. And I will probably call you soon for a bigger, larger project. All right.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you. Let's give another big round of applause to Yadushree V from Chennai. Thank you so much for joining, Kanama. Bye now.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
She has such a beautiful voice, and such a young age, and she has a phenomenal tonal quality, and I'm very proud of her for presenting, and she definitely deserves another round of applause from all of you. Thank you so much. So for all of you, whoever is supporting all these young children with your claps, with your love, with your heart, and I really, really appreciate it. And next we have another great singer, and recently she submitted her auditions like a week ago, and I heard her, and I definitely fell in love with her singing. And I'm bringing Vani Ramakrishnan on stage. Vani Ramakrishnan. Hello, Vani.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you, ma?
It's okay, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, thank you. Vani, where are you from, ma?
I am from, basically I am from Kerala, ma'am. I studied at Chembei Music College, Palghat. I did my MA there, MA Music. And now I am studying with Maithili Jagannathan. My guru is Mrs. Maithili Jagannathan. I'm former student of N.P. Ramaswamy sir, Alapura Sri Kumar sir. All are my gurus. I am going to sing Krishnani Begane, the same credit which I
submitted for audition.
Which I taught from Sriman Alapi Sri Kumar sir. He's no more now, but I am dedicating this song to him.
Beautiful. And the world stage is waiting for you. Please go ahead and take over, ma.
Sure.
नवमौक्तिकं करतले करे सर्वा हरिचन्दनं चकलय खण्डे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपाल चूडमणि
Krishna. Krishna Varo Krishna Bharo 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 Krishna Bharo Vedane Bharo Bhagavati Tora Vedane Bharo Bhagavati Tora Krishna Nivegane Bharo, 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 Krishna Gani, Bharo. Kashi Pitamara, Kaiyalni Kodalo. Kashi Pitamara, Kaiyalni Kodalo. Pushita Sri Kanta Huyana Girallo Pushita Sri Kanta Huyana Girallo Krishna Vegati Paro Kai ke bharani Jagavani torita Kai ke bharani Jagavani torita Jagadodara Sri Krishna Jagadoda Raganama Udupi Sri Krishna Krishna Nivegani Maro 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 Krishna Nivegani Maro
Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful voice you have, Vani. And
Thank
I'm
you, ma'am.
really, really happy and amazed to hear you. And I wish you all the best and do more and more. And I wish I could bring you very often to my channel and you can sing for us more. And, it is really beautiful to hear you. Thank you
Thank you.
again for joining, Vani. And let's join hands together and give another round of applause to Vani Ramakrishnan. Thank you so much. That was wonderful session today, and we have a phenomenal, great chief guest of honors, as well as great musicians and great singers, aspiring musicians, and singers and dancers and instrumental players. It really makes me feel so happy that we are continuing to do this during this pandemic season. we have so many of the humans out there without lots and lots of things what we have with us. Several of them don't have roof above their head, and they don't have food in front of their table every once in a while. And so we have everything. With all these much better opportunities, we definitely can serve the humans out there who are in need a lot better. And with my little knowledge, with my little expertise, with my little experience, at least I wanted to keep them all indoors and save them without letting them outside through these initiatives. We started off with longer sessions, and we did competitions and giving chances for the kids to go and practice to one after another, like a 3 or 4 different rounds. And after that, we don't want to keep doing over and over another competition, so we started doing this initiatives on Saturday nights and Friday nights and Saturday nights, which will be Saturday morning and Sunday morning in India and several other countries. And this one keeps so much of a positivity in young children's life and young adults' life, and young and aspiring musicians and dancers and artists' life. And they are exploring themselves in so many different ways to the world of audience from different parts of the world. When you live positively, it is impossible to not also be living for something greater than yourself. That is what I really felt by doing this and through these initiatives that I'm hosting. Just one thing I read a few days ago: don't just learn, experience. Don't just read, observe. Don't just change, transform. Don't just relate, advocate. Don't just promise, prove it. Don't just criticize, encourage. Don't just think, ponder. Don't just take, give. Don't just see, feel. Don't just dream, do it. Don't just hear, but listen. Don't just talk, but act. Don't just tell, but show. Don't just exist, but live. I really mean every single don'ts and what you have to do matter at this point during this pandemic season. Just because the government or the medical professionals are saying wear your mask and go out, and I don't want you guys to just wear your mask and go, places where you should not be, and getting all these infections in your system. Several of our own friends and families, I heard that they are suffering without noticing that, oh, I think it's all like, I won't get it, I'm stronger than coronavirus. And I did see many of them getting it. So just take all these little words which is already said by so many great people, and then take it and live by that. Always dream and shoot higher than and you can do it. And I'm telling all these young musicians, keep dreaming it, keep flying high, keep practicing every day of whatever whatever you have learned, and develop yourself to go more and more and more. Just not me, the world of audience and the world of organizers will definitely call you and put you in a better place and bigger place. And thank you again so much for each and every one of my lovely audience and my lovely people. Every single week I see you coming and giving me the encouragement to do this one more and more, and so that I get the energy from all of you, all of your claps and all of your lovely wows and exceptional encouragements, so that I'm sitting here at these 2 hours or 2.5 hours or sometimes even 3 hours and more, not because I'm doing it, it's just because of your encouragements. Just send your support and love more and more to all your other family and friends, and tell them to like the page so they can come back and then show more audience to all these children who are working very hard. And so that will definitely motivate. My only intention in my life is promote the art, promote the musicians, promote the dancers, promote the people who are in need of that kind of promotion. That is what I'm trying to do. And wherever you are and whoever you are, it doesn't matter. Just approach me, send your auditions. I'm all here. And the next weekend, I already mentioned in my yesterday's live that next weekend we are going to dedicate the entire Friday night and Saturday night, which will be in India, Saturday morning and Sunday morning, to all teachers. If you have any special teacher in your life, it doesn't matter that the teacher doesn't have to be only music teacher or dance teacher or art teacher. It can be your elementary school teachers, it can be your middle school teachers, they made a difference in your life. It can be your high school teachers or college professors, or PhD guides, or whoever that is, a medical school teacher, a dental school teacher, whoever that is. If you have any special teacher who did a phenomenal work in your life, who changed your life into who you are today, and if you think that teacher has to have the recognition, it is a special Teachers Day next weekend in India. And September 5th is the Teachers Day. Teachers most of the time are big sacrificers in life. They don't think about themselves, they don't take anything for themselves. So maybe whatever little fee you're giving to the teachers, it's not a big thing. That's a cost of the pizza we are eating, or one time dinner we are eating, and that's it. But the teachers give their life to you. So but when you eat the pizza, you eat and the next morning it goes away. But what the teachers give you stays and makes you a better human, makes you a better citizen in your life. And what they give you stays permanently with you forever and ever and ever. So they are more than gods and goddesses. And definitely bringing them on and worshiping them on the special day is a lot more than what we can all offer. If any one of you have any special teachers in your life, if you wanted to dedicate that to them, if you want to play or sing or make a skit or make a drama or talk about them, or say about them, or do whatever you want artistically and present it next week. So next Friday night and Saturday night, which will be Saturday morning and Sunday morning, completely dedicated to teachers. And still it will go under the same categories, but it will all be dedicated to the teachers. And I'm looking forward to all your auditions, or whoever wants to audition from all around the world, feel free, and I'm looking forward to it. So dedication to teachers, Acharya's Day is going to be next weekend, and I will love you all to my heart. Me being a teacher myself, and my mother was a teacher, my dad was a teacher, later he became a lawyer, and several of my brothers, two of my brothers were teachers, and my brother, all three my brothers' wives were teachers, and my uncles, aunts, my peripa, chitapa, lots and lots of teachers in my family. So I know what kind of sacrifices all of them go through by giving their life to your children or to yourself. And dedicating a day for them is definitely lot more than what we can do a little bit in our lives. So I look forward for a better, beautiful initiative next week, dedication to teachers, and I will look forward for all your auditions. And until then, I love you all. Please take care, stay safe, and I will see you with a beautiful initiative next week with all of you again. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again on next Friday night and Saturday night. Bye now. Love you all again.